And we welcome you live to the Brevard Sports Network Friday Night Lights Regional Semifinals here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'm Jackson Robb. Alongside me, as always, tonight is Logan Pettit. And Logan, we're back at Eau Gallie once again for the Commodores hosting the Sebring Blue Streaks in a big regional semifinal matchup.
Yeah, Eau Gallie and the Alternative Reds coming in, second round playoff matchup, and I think we're going to get a really good game. We were just talking maybe a couple minutes ago about the matchup we have tonight. I know Sebring likes to run the football, and I think the strength of this Eau Gallie defense is definitely stopping the run, and I think we're in for a really good matchup tonight, Jackson.
Yeah, the Sebring team has a good defense. I mean, and one of their only two losses, they lost to Lake Wales, who's currently 11-0, 7-0. That's a slugfest if I've ever heard one. Obviously, I didn't see that game, but I know for Sebring, they got 2 3-stars, their running back and their middle linebacker. I'll tell you a lot more and break this one down when we get another moment. But these teams are ready to go. They just took the field, and they're ready to kick off.
Well, here's the thing, too. If you want to talk stars, I mean, Eau Gallie's got stars. They're young. So they're probably not ranked yet. D.L. Hardison is a 3-star already, but Welch, not being ranked, and the other running backs in this class, they've got definitely. Eau Gallie has star power, so I think this is gonna be a really good game.
They're gonna go with a little pooch kick here, short, and they're gonna let it bounce. Hold on. I don't know.
That was recovered by Sebring.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sebring got that football. I'm confused, and Sebring has it. First down, Blue Streaks. I have no idea what Eau Gallie was doing.
I think the returner on the A-line for Eau Gallie was under the impression that it's like a punt and where they can't field it. But you got to know in that situation, hey man, even if you're not going to take off with it, go put a hand up, take the fair catch, and get underneath that. They can't hit you. So now Sebring's going to start with really good field position against a tough Eau Gallie defense. But I mean, you definitely don't want to be backed up against the wall like this.
Now Sebring favors the run, averaging about 200 yards a game rushing, only 77 passing the football, and you're going to see the 3-star running back Travis Kearney, 744 yards on the season, 9 touchdowns, and he'll get the carry on first down, cutting back inside. Eau Gallie's defense finds him for little gain. Actually, that was not Kearney, my mistake. That's number 24 to start off the game for him. That is Nick Rowe, their second leading rusher, with 429 yards on the season.
And Kearney's playing quarterback right now, so that's something to look at because that entire Eau Gallie defense crashed that outside give right there, trying to take out the running back. If Kearney is their leading rusher, that's something to look at because he'll pull that and take off with it.
Their usual quarterback, K.J. Massey, not in the game right now. And this one's going to be another handoff to Rowe, and Eau Gallie's defensive front swarms it and drops it. Eau Gallie's defense led by Sandman Thompson, Brandon Brown. You got Caden Davis, Xavier Larice in the secondary, Jay Latz and A.J. Forehand among many others, Markel Goins, just to name a few on this Eau Gallie defense.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
They're making plays early. Third down coming up for Sebring, and this defense trying to eliminate a Sebring possession that started off of a recovered onside kick, or squib kick even. As third down, they're going to motion out of the backfield. This could be a throw by Kearney. No, it's not. QB draw up the middle, and great defense by Eau Gallie, and Kearney is going to be stopped short on third down.
Yeah, that's a great job by Eau Gallie. A little bit of adversity first to start off. A little squib kick, or pooch kick, and you don't recover it. And 3 straight plays. You're going to look at 4th and 4, maybe a long or a short 5, and you get another chance here to stop them. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to kick, but another chance to stop them. That's huge momentum shift after early on. You think Sebring has the momentum.
4th down and 3 already for Sebring at the Eau Gallie 29-yard line. Kearney again, the quarterback, movement early, and that's going to be a first down for Sebring as Eau Gallie jumped early.
Yeah, that's tough in high school. If you cross that neutral zone in high school, they're going to throw the flag. Doesn't matter if you pop back or not.
And I think that was Sandman.
It's definitely whoever's playing the nose. I don't know if it's Brandon Brown or Sandman. It looks like Sandman. My eyes aren't very good. I do wear glasses, folks, but
yeah, it was number 72. It's Sandman.
It was Sandman, but
first down and 10 as Sebring catches a break now to the Eau Gallie 24-yard line. Bring a man in motion this time. They toss it to him, trying to get around the edge. Eau Gallie's there, and swarming to make the play is number 10, Josh Roberts, on the play by number 83. As I got to sift through Sebring, got a heck of a long roster and a lot of players they bring. Ezra Anderson.
And you know what, Roberts made the tackle there, but that's a heck of a job by that Eau Gallie defense, stringing that out all the way out to the outside, giving him nowhere to room except either you're going to have to cut it into the teeth of the defense or go to the outside, and Roberts was there to make the play. Good job.
Second down, and Kearney with the run this time. He gets a good yardage back, but it's still going to be 3rd and long here for Sebring on the carry by Travis Kearney. I'd like to thank Doug Connor Inc. to sponsor this drive there on the bottom of your screen, one of our great new sponsors on the Brevard Sports Network. 3rd down and 8 coming here for Sebring at the Eau Gallie 22-yard line.
Yeah, you know, Jackson, you were talking about this is a team that doesn't really particularly put the ball in the air very often, but definitely in a situation where you want to, and they're going to drop back a pass here, see what happens.
Blitz coming hard. Kearney slips out, lets one go to the end zone. It is, I believe, hauled in. Yes, touchdown Sebring. The helmet comes off, but the blue streaks strike first. No flags. The flag now comes in, but the touchdown will stand for Sebring, and they got one pass, and it's a quick touchdown for the blue streaks.
Yeah, hell of a job by Kearney, just kind of making something happen in the backfield, throwing one up. I thought Eau Gallie's defense did a pretty good job of getting pressure on the quarterback and having coverage, but they had the receiver kind of slip kind of unnoticed into the back of the end zone, and Kearney does a good job just kind of throwing it to him and resulting in the score. And, you know, if you're a Sebring team that wants to pull off the upset here at home, that's definitely what you need to do, get the ball early on after the I wouldn't call it an onside kick, but you know, not a squib, but a pooch that they're able to recover and turn it into points. And now, you know, Gallie's got the pressure on him, try and make something happen on this next drive.
Yeah, that one, there's a 15-yard penalty after the play on Sebring, but Davion Collymore with the touchdown reception now. On paper, that's, you know, a 22-yard pass for the touchdown from scrimmage, but he threw that ball from about 10 yards back.
And that's a good find by Kearney. I mean, you were saying earlier, Kearney's not their starting quarterback. He's more of a running back, and to be able to throw that and find that and put it in, that was good coverage by the Eau Gallie defense. I mean, they had people back there, and they were in position to make a play, but Kearney puts a good ball in there and finds the receiver, and that's not your normal starting quarterback. So, I mean, you got something to work off of going forward in this game.
Extra point is good, and already with 8:43 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Blue Streaks set the tone early by getting that pooch kick, as you said, and then turning that into a touchdown. They had to face a 4th down. You look back at that offsides, gives them that shot, and they go to the pass for the first time on 3rd down, and Kearney finds his man in the back of the end zone.
Well, that's playoff football, too. I mean, you're not going to hold off any stops here. You're going to hit the pooch kick. If you get it, great. If not, you know, they're going to fair catch and catch it, which I think, you know, Eau Gallie should have fair caught that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. They retain possession of the ball. The Blue Streaks do, and they turn it into points. And now, you know, they steal possession. And that's what you got to do. You talk about big-time ball. You're in the playoffs right now. That's exactly what you got to do is steal possession. Now, they're going to get backed up here because of the penalty, but you're already sitting in a 7-0 hole.
And we're going to fix the scoreboard here after the kickoff. Score 7-0 Sebring. They're the 3 seeds traveling up here to Eau Gallie. The winner of this game will go on to play either Rockledge or Daytona Mainland in the regional final. That game up in Daytona tonight. Also on the Brevard Sports Network, we have Cocoa and Dunellen and MCC and Halifax Academy.
And if you have scores, put them in the comments, please.
Absolutely. And kickoff coming here by Sebring. And this time they do boot it deep, but we got whistles. And
they jumped off sides, yeah.
Just got to back them up even more here. So Eau Gallie may just by facto kind of get good field position here. And if you're Sebring, you got to try to avoid, you know, as well as you can, Xavier Larice or some of those guys back there, like Tay Welch. Because, I mean, especially with how deep this kickoff is going to be by Sebring, Eau Gallie with a big opportunity to return this. So, you know, we're going to have to see on that front from Sebring, but kicking off at their own 20-yard line here. So, I mean, the deep man for Eau Gallie are at their own 30. Normally they're at the 5, 10-yard line. So, you know, that's kind of what we're looking at here and the logistics of it here. But Sebring does have the 7-0 advantage still.
Logistics. I work in logistics, Jackson.
Well.
No, I'm missing my wallet right now. My wife thankfully found it in my shorts earlier that I wore to work. So that was a little situation I was going through here a minute ago, but we have discovered that my wallet is okay.
And here comes the kickoff again, onside kick. It's a good boot by Sebring, returnable by Larice. And here comes Eau Gallie trying to get through the middle, spinning out of a tackle, but he gets hit by another. And Eau Gallie will take over with good field position at their own 44-yard line.
You know, you had the 15-yarder after the touchdown, but you also get the offside yard that backs you up. That's 20 yards that you're gaining advantage of, and you're already in a 7-0 hole. And it wasn't a great return, but I mean, you got a couple yards, but you're sitting at the 44-yard line. You got really good field position to go to make something happen on an offense that we saw hum last week.
62 points from Eau Gallie in the first round. First down and 10 at their own 44. Play fake. Fakes the screen. Crooms keeps the ball, and he's going to go down for no gain or even a loss of one. And that one looked a little odd, Logan. It looked like, I don't know if he really wanted to pull it, but I think it may have got jumped, so he did it at the last second.
No, I think he should have let go of that ball. It looked like number 11 for Eau Gallie, which Xavier Larice, had a good block on number 12 for the Blue Darters, and you were just going to spring D.L. Hardison open to, get at least 3-4 yards, and he just kind of held on to it, and now you're absorbing second and 10 rather.
Second and 10. Here comes a handoff, trying to get to the outside and still on his feet, but this is going to go for a loss. That was Tay Welch coming into tonight, Brevard County leading rusher, 1,296 yards and 11 touchdowns. That time gets 0, third down and 10. And I'll tell you, Sebring already feeling, I can hear him on the sideline. They're hyped right now, and this is something Eau Gallie's got to curb early.
They are hyped right now, and that defense is swarming. Like I said, he had an opportunity to let that one go on first down and pick up a couple yards, and they're going to hand it off and lose a yard. And now it's third and long, and you got a defense that's swarming. I mean, I hope you make something happen here on third down.
Third down and 11 for Eau Gallie. Defense shifting here. Third and 11 for the Commodores. Crooms drops back to pass. Lets one go to the near side, and it's leads him a little too far out of bounds. Incomplete, intended for D.L. Hardison, his 3-star receiver. Incomplete, 4th and 11 in Eau Gallie's opening drive. It's going to end in a punt, which, Logan, I don't know if we saw more than maybe one time last week for the Commodores.
I can't recall a punt from last week. I'll tell you what, Jackson, I called a game against Merritt Island a few years ago where Merritt Island beat the Sebring team and went to, not this Sebring team, but beat a Sebring team to go to the state championship game. And they're running a similar defense, especially on third down. They were in a 3-down front, but you had a nose, which is 0 technique, and then 2-9 techniques, which is outside of the tackle box. They're on third down, making it very challenging.
Xavier Larice angling this punt straight out of bounds. That's not a long boot there, and it's going to be first down and 10. Sebring already leading 7-0. Again, if you ever see any links in the chat, don't bother clicking on them. They're not going to do you any good.
Don't do it. Don't touch them.
It's going to be first down and 10. Sebring at their own 45. That's like a 12-yard punt when it's all said and done. So I'm guessing they were aiming that out of bounds, but kicked it out a little bit too sharp by Larice. And now Sebring with good field position again. Not as good as last time, but you'll still take it.
No, and this is an Eau Gallie defense that you and I have both seen. That's one of the better defenses in this county. And you got to hope at this point that they're able to kind of limit something here.
Well, 2 times they went to third down, Sebring, that is, on their opening drive. Kearney flushed out. He's going to flip that one out of bounds. Incomplete. Good throwaway there. Second and 10. I got to say for Kearney, I don't know how often he plays quarterback, but he's got a good pocket sense. He threw that ball for the touchdown on the run. That one knowing where he is and throwing that ball away.
Yeah, obviously we don't know. We don't watch a lot of Seabreeze football this year, but Kearney, like you said, their leading rusher, and got to imagine he's not their starting quarterback. Does really good presence there to kind of flip it out of bounds, and yeah, like you said, good pocket presence for a guy that's kind of known, at least based off their stat sheet, known for running the football.
They fake the toss there, and up the middle goes Kearney running ahead, and he's going to be, I think, just short of the first. It's going to be third down. Well, no, they're going to say he got it. First down now for Sebring at the Eau Gallie 45-yard line as Kearney takes it himself for the first down. I mean, you got to look at it here for Sebring, too. Kearney could play like a Lamar Jackson role with a good arm, or just a guy that may be lethal with his legs. But, I mean, we saw in the touchdown pass he may have that with his arm as well. So, an equal dual threat here, it seems like, at quarterback for Sebring.
Yeah, he's got something there, that's for sure. I mean, he already has a throwing touchdown. I mean, look good running the ball there on the power read. And
first and 10. It's going to be a handoff on the read, and Eau Gallie blows it up.
Hit.
for a big loss. That's number 0, Emmanuel Small for the Commodores. There's nothing small about that hit by Small, and it's going to be 2nd down and 13 for Sebring.
Yeah, came and filled the alley. That's another power read that they just ran right there. That's Small. We watched him, 2-3 touchdowns on the ground last week. Now he's playing a little linebacker, came in there and just filled the alley and said, you know what, I've had enough of you running the ball. We're going to stop it right here.
2nd down and 13 for Sebring. Low snap, drops back to passes. Kearney blitz coming again, throwing short. It's dropped, incomplete. Intended for number 18, which is Demarion Mitchell, their 2nd leading receiver, and it's 3rd and 13. And another thing I've noticed, Eau Gallie's brought pressure and been able to get it almost to the quarterback on every single pass they've had.
I think you have to. We talked about, kid playing quarterback tonight is their leading rusher. I think you said earlier he's not their starting quarterback typically. Bring pressure on him. I know he can run the ball, but if you can cage rush with your defensive line and make him uncomfortable and make him throw the football, that's what you got to do. I don't think they want to be in 3rd and long like this.
3rd and 13. Kearney, the blitz is already there, running for his life. He's got a little bit of room now. Kearney stepping up. Blitz still coming. Lets one go, and it's caught. Breaks a tackle inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Sebring. Again, Kearney making something out of nothing, and he finds Jamari Welch, and it's 1st down and goal for Sebring.
Yeah, made something out of nothing. But you know what, Jackson? The corner was in good position there. He was in good coverage. Didn't get his head around it. You got to turn around. Once you get into a scramble drill, you have to turn around and see what's happening and then go find the receiver. He was right there next to the receiver. He had a chance to turn around and make a play on that ball. He could have got an interception, and he just didn't turn around.
And a huge strike for Sebring puts him 1st and goal at the 10. And a hot start for the Blue Streaks. 1st down and goal. Handoff up the middle. Rowe bouncing outside, cutting back inside, and he's just short. Flag down, and more where that came from.
Oh, you can't take your helmet off, though.
And way
They're
more flags coming
that.
in. And this is, Eau Gallie's got to keep their cool. Sebring, because trust me, I know there's jawing in a game like this. You're going to try and mess with people, but you can't lose your cool. And in a situation there, I think Eau Gallie's going to get the brunt of that one.
Well, here's the thing, Jackson, is, you know what? Sebring may have had the penalty on that play. I don't know until they start calling it.
I think there may have been a hold.
Well, maybe so, but you can't take your helmet off in that situation.
No.
You got to just keep your composure, because the second he takes his helmet off, the refs are going to call the flag on that.
And you're lucky he doesn't throw a punch there, because I think he
Well, thank God he did it.
Yeah. And again, we're going to take a second here. There's at least 5 flags on the field and a hat, maybe a shoe, sock, something, as I think every ref put their 2 cents in on this one, and we're going to see how that all shakes out right here on the goal line.
There's a sock. I would like to see where they get those yellow socks. I'll wear those with pants so nobody could see them, but I know I have them on.
As again, the official sorting this out now. That run got down to the 1-yard line. I don't think so. It was a hold initially. That was before all the extracurriculars, and we're gonna have to see how all the calculations go. Personal foul on Sebring first, or that's Eau Gallie, my mistake. So that's it. So they were all on Eau Gallie after the play.
Well, here's the problem
So
too. Is like
those add up.
You got a during the ball penalty, right? Live ball penalty. So they're gonna back that up, and then now they're gonna move forward. Sebring's going to net 5 yards.
Yeah, they are. It's going to put them at 1st and goal at the 5 now. So Eau Gallie costly, and it's a very talented team in Eau Gallie. We've seen a few times this year those 15-yard penalties being something that, have given some teams some opportunities. In a game you're already trailing in a regional semifinal, and they're at 1st and goal, it just can't happen. I don't care what's said. They're going to try and get under your skin. It's the playoffs. It's like that every week, honestly, but you got to just know how to keep your cool in a play like that. So now, 1st down and goal. Actually, now we're going to take the water break. So with exactly 5 minutes to go in the first now, Logan, tell them about one of our new sponsors, Doug Connor, Inc.
New sponsor alert, folks. I'm going to talk about a new sponsor here in a minute when I get my paper. Maybe. Doug Connor, Inc., DCI. DCI offers a variety of services designed to ensure the quality, timely, and cost-effective completion of a wide range of commercial and residential projects. With DCI's commitment to outstanding service, they have built a loyal and solid clientele with many repeat customers, DCI would like an opportunity to provide your company with a quote on your next development project. DCI offers a full line of construction services, including complete site development, recycled concrete, aggregates, and debris collection and removal. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call 321-259-8349. That's 321-259-8349. Or visit online at www.doug, that's D-O-U-G, Connor, C-O-N-N-O-R, Inc.com.
Here we go, first down and goal. They only end up netting 2 yards on that one, so it's first and goal at the 8. Flags down. This play is going to get blown dead.
I imagine that's a pursuit. Oh, no, he's important that we might have had somebody lined up in the neutral zone. I don't know that they would.
We'll have to see here. The white hat will make the call.
Usually when they call
down.
it that quickly, it's an illegal procedure, but he was pointing over towards the defense, the line judge, so we'll see what happens here.
Here comes the call. And Sebring's moving forward. So this is going to be offside.
Lined up in the neutral zone. That's devastating if you're Eau Gallie right now.
Penalties making an impact here. First and goal. Sebring at the 5-yard line now. Kearney going to run to the near side, or the far side, getting around the edge. Can he stretch the field? Still running. And he's going to get hunted down from behind for a short gain, if any. Second and goal coming now for the Blue Streaks.
And the helmet came off, so it looks like a Commodore is going to have to come off the field.
It's Emmanuel Small.
Yeah, Emmanuel Small, one of their starting linebackers, and that's definitely not what you want when you're backed up against the goal line here.
Eric Lugo coming in, the junior for the Commodores. And actually, there's a flag on the play. And you hope, I didn't see anything over on the sideline, but you hope it's not a late hit out of bounds or something of that nature.
I didn't see anything like that. I would imagine this would be some sort of a hold or something like that.
I'm just guessing where the flag's thrown, way over there.
It was stretched out to the sideline, so they're going to wave it off. So there you go.
Off.
No harm, no foul.
So it's going to be second and goal on Sebring now. Here with 4:35 to go in the first quarter. The Blue Streaks already leading 7-0, trying to make it 14 with an opportunity here.
Going quick in this first quarter, a lot quicker than it was last week, Jackson.
Yeah, well, we've seen one incompleted pass and a throwaway and a lot of runs. And so these offenses and a lot of tempo as well out of Sebring, if you notice. They're not taking much time.
I have noticed that, yeah.
Second and goal for the Blue Streaks here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle row, dancing around, cutting back inside. And the pile is going to push him back, and it's going to be third and goal Sebring, and the Commodores defense trying to get a goal line stand.
Here's your flowers to that Eau Gallie defensive line. That was a good push by that Sebring offensive line. They got a really good push at the point of the attack. That Eau Gallie defensive line really halted that and stopped it before anything could happen. That would have been a touchdown on any other defensive line, I feel like.
Third down and goal, Sebring at the 3-yard line. Kearney keeps trying to cut back inside, diving forward.
Short.
And Eau Gallie's defense swallows it up. And it's going to be fourth down and goal. And a big play early. Now, I don't know Sebring's kicking situation, if they could go up by 10 or if they're going to try and go up by the touchdown here. They're at about the 2-yard line.
If it were me, I go for the touchdown. That's what it looks like Sebring's going to do.
And
I mean, you're within the 2-yard line.
I typically would, but my point here is you have the momentum, but Eau Gallie's defense has made a stand here on the D-line, on the goal line. They're going to go for it. Fourth down and goal. Sebring at the 2 here late in the first quarter, trying to go up by 2 scores.
Right
Ball on the ground, bad snap. Kearney still running, diving forward. Did he get in? Touchdown, Sebring. Oh my goodness, Travis Kearney again making magic happen. Ball on the ground, scoops it up, takes it for the 2-yard score on fourth down and goal.
And that's tough for a defense. I mean, gosh, he drops the ball on the ground. He's able to pick it up and dust it off and surge ahead in the defense. And it's not that the defense did anything wrong there, but you have so much time to make something happen. But Kearney is such a ball player. He's able to surge forward and get the 2 yards you need to get into the end zone.
I'll tell you, Logan, that kid has earned all 3 of his stars and more tonight so far.
I think and more. I mean, gosh, man, he threw for a touchdown. Right, we're in the first quarter. He's already thrown for a touchdown, ran for one.
Yeah.
And that's not their regular
quarterback.
And
he threw for another 50-yard pass as well on that drive. Extra point, high snap, kick up, and it's going to go through. And with 2:53 still to go in the first quarter, the Sebring Blue Streaks have the 14-0 advantage over the home team in the Eau Gallie Commodores. And, well, early on, Streaks look pretty good.
You know what, though? And every game is different. I'll tell you that. But like I told you earlier, I called a game with a Brevard County team with a chance to go to the state championship game against this Blue Streak team. Not this exact one, but a Blue Streak team. And we got in a hole early, and that Merritt Island Mustang team ended up going to the state championship game. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen tonight, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility.
An identical score south in the county at Cocoa. It's 14-0. Cocoa leads Denellen. And, well, I don't think that's a surprise to any of us.
No. I'd like to know the Titusville score if anybody has it.
Yep.
I'm riding with my Terriers tonight.
All righty. That Cocoa and Denellen game, one of our other games on BSN, along with MCC and Halifax Academy. Pooch kick coming back here by Sebring. Eau Gallie lets it bounce again, and this one goes out of bounds, so they'll be the beneficiary, but letting it bounce after the first one's a little risky.
Yeah, you would think you would try and recover that after the first one, what happened there, but you could see it from up here, Jackson. That one was going to go out of bounds.
And the Blue Streaks here of Sebring up 14-0 over the Eau Gallie Commodores. And late in the first quarter, and Sebring has been led by Travis Kearney. And Kearney, passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and making an impact now. Eau Gallie's opening drive, 3 and out. So the Commodores going to look to find some offense here on this one, starting at their own 35-yard line. And at that point, again, field position, that kick out of bounds didn't really give you much. So I think fielding that for a fair catch might have just been the all-around better move, but it is what it is. Now, right where they're set up, looks like a puddle of mud. There's 2 little mud puddles there from the rain that we've had all week.
I would not doubt it, Jackson. It rained
for
40 days and 40 nights here in Brevard County. We're lucky there was no arc.
It was a mini hurricane.
Yeah, might as well have been.
First down and 10. Eau Gallie at their own 39 now as they do move it forward for the penalty. They bring a man in motion across, high snap, and that's going to be on Eau Gallie, I believe.
You're going to get a false start here, and you know what?
I think they snapped the ball too early. No, the motion just started.
Well, hey, you can snap the ball wherever you want. I think you're definitely going to get a false start, and that's going to back them up 5. I think Sebring, and they have the right idea here, they're going to do whatever they can. And they had a lot of guys lined up into the line of scrimmage. They're going to do whatever they can to stop the run here.
Yeah.
You know, Gallie's got an arsenal of running backs here. If they're going to get beat tonight, they want Mari Crooms to beat them through the air.
There you go, Logan. South Sumter leads Titusville 7-0.
For now.
Yep. First down and 15. They're going to start out with a handoff on this drive, cutting back inside, and they'll get the penalty the penalty yardage back there, and that's it. Second down and 10 coming up for Eau Gallie. For that was Delvonte Williams, their big bruising back.
Yeah, and that's a guy that you want to get going early. He picked up 6 yards right there, and that's huge for a big back like that. We saw what he did last week, picking up 2.
Early and then
struggled, but he got 2-3 yards a pop, and then you get to the second half, and that's a big bruising back running through the hole, and that defense doesn't really want to tackle him anymore.
So he had a touchdown in that one. Second down and 9 for Eau Gallie at their own 40-yard line. Once again, it's Crooms in the shotgun. And man in motion, cuts right back out. High snap, turns, gives. Again, it's Delvonte Williams, and he picks up 5 more. And it's going to be third down and 4 for Eau Gallie at their own 45.
And again, I love that. I love 4 or 5 yards out of Delvonte Williams. It's a big back. You get him established early. You get late in that game. That big back is going to hit those holes just started because with the way that they can rotate backs, that big back is going to rotate those or hit those holes later in the game. That defense is going to be as apt to try and tackle that big back.
Eau Gallie's got arguably the best D-line in the county, them and Cocoa. And they're opening up holes early, but it's third down and 4. Eau Gallie at their own 45, still looking for their first down of this game.
I like Crooms on a keeper here.
Crooms brings a man behind him, cuts him right back out again. Play fake, throwing a quick strike over the middle. Batted away, incomplete. And it's fourth down and 4 for Eau Gallie at their own 45, and they may be facing a second consecutive punt.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it here, but
Taylor bats it away.
RPO read there. He thought he had the slant there. The linebacker does a really good job for Sebring, kind of sink into his hole, kind of read the quarterback's eyes and get into that throwing lane. That's what I'm saying. Like Crooms, you don't see him running a lot, but I think you can exploit that.
That's Sebring sideline making some noise. Fourth down and 4, Eau Gallie at their own 45. Sebring going to shift it around on the D-line. They're going to move Welch out of the backfield. And a quick punt blocked. and it's recovered by Crooms, and he's going to get dropped for a loss. And it's first down Sebring at the Eau Gallie 39.
And that's why you back your quarterback up when you go to a quick kick. You back him up so that doesn't happen right there. Now, he does a good job to recover it and try and make something happen, but at the same time, if you're going to go quick kick, back him up.
They were bringing the heat anyway, and honestly, I just don't get the point not to just punt the football there. I understand the quick kick in certain scenarios. I think that one all around would have been more beneficial to just drop back and punt it.
So, too, play the field position. You're already in a 14-point hole. Back him up a little bit, see if you can – I mean, you're defending a short field again, and as a defensive coordinator, Jackson, you don't want to be defending short fields. That's not what you want. That's not lucrative to a good defensive performance.
First down and 10, Sebring, low snap, turn, give to Rowe. Rowe up the middle, bowling forward, running through some guys, and he'll pick up about 4. I want to say something real quick. I see some of the we can't delete the comments right now, but I see some of the bots responding to people, and the Flores family watching as well in this one, although satellite is out. Do not, even if they respond to you, they're still, if they're sending links, they're not real people.
Don't touch the bots. Don't do it. Don't even think about doing it. Don't pay them any, never mind. You're watching the game right here, right now. You don't need to click any other link. Stay right here and tune into the best coverage in Brevard County.
And I do welcome the Flores family in again from Guam. Satellite, unfortunately, out of the playoffs, but they're still supporting BSN, and we appreciate it. Second down, handoff up the middle for Sebring. Rowe cuts back inside, diving forward. He's going to be about 2 yards short of a first. Third and short here for Sebring. Now, they've seen third down 2 or 3 times, and they've been able to convert every time.
Yeah, here's the problem I'm seeing so far, Jackson, is they're selling out on that handoff, and we know what Travis Kearney can do. I mean, we've seen it already, and we're going to get at the end of the quarter right here, and I'll give you an ad read, but you got to stay home on that because eventually he's going to pull that. And
yeah, read option can be lethal.
Well, that's what they're running. Yeah. That's what they're running right now. All right, let's do an ad read. Lohman Brothers Construction, building dreams since 1979. That's way back after Allen was born. Lohman Brothers Construction offers commercial construction and remodeling, residential construction and remodeling, and design assistance. At Lohman Brothers, they will find cost-effective solutions for your business renovation or expansion to help you grow. Lohman Brothers Residential Construction can incorporate anything from new home construction to the addition or remodeling of an existing room. Their prices are fair and competitive, and the workmanship is exemplary, Jackson. Exemplary. And if you need design assistance, Lohman Brothers has you covered as they can help you plan your interior or exterior space. Lohman Brothers Construction has an in-house designer available to guide you through the selection process to help create both beauty and functionality. That sounds like something you need. Give them a call for a free quote, 321-242-3255, or visit them at LohmanBrothers.com.
Third down and 3 for Sebring at the Eau Gallie 32-yard line. They bring a man in motion here, and they give it to him, trying to get around the edge, cutting back inside, still on his feet, spinning ahead, and he's going to be just short of the line to gain. It's going to be 4th and 1 coming for Sebring.
And credit where it's due. I mean, this Eau Gallie defense backed up against the wall. They've defended a short field on every single drive. Anytime on these outside runs, they're stringing it out to the sideline. Now, if you're running a 3-man front, that's exactly what you got to do. String them out, string them out, string them out until somebody can come fill.
4th down and 2 coming up here, and they're going to go for it. 1 for 1 so far on 4th down. Actually, 2 for 2 on 4th down tries for Sebring. One got a touchdown. The other was on the offsides by Eau Gallie. 4th and 2. Sebring at the Eau Gallie 31. Try the hard count. Now he's going to step back. And I think this is going to be a boot. Yep. Kearney's going to kick this one.
Yeah.
And they do the quick kick, and this one is going to be fair caught by Eau Gallie at about the 5 or 6 yard line by Larice.
I don't know, Jackson, you let that one go. I know they had it covered up pretty good, but
I would have let it go.
I would have let it go too. You always tell your kick returner, even your punt returner, even if you got a quick kick situation, you put your heels on the 10, you let it go behind you. I mean, if they're able to down it, especially in high school football, if they're able to down it within the 5 yard line, then flowers to them. But that one was going to bounce. They're going to take it to the 6, but that one was going to bounce. I don't know if they were going to be able to down that before it hit the touchback.
Now what I'll say is go back to pre-play. If I'm Sebring, I go for it there. If you get stopped, Eau Gallie's back at their own 30. And, yeah, now you pin them inside the 10, but they could have kept this momentum and put up a 3-score lead.
Well, yeah, Eau Gallie could have punted that and made it that. And if they did and you didn't get the field position, yeah, you certainly punt it. In that situation, I mean, it's like 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Like, you absolutely go for that.
First down, they're going to run a toss play here. Sebring is going to swallow up the hole. No gain on the toss by Eau Gallie. The offense that we've seen drop an average of 47 points these last few weeks. They dropped 47, 50, and 62. And then another game in there as well against Rockledge. They had 20.
They scored, what, 120 points in 2 weeks? I mean, that play isn't going to do it. And I love a toss sweep, especially out of shotgun. I love it. It makes it difficult. You can get a read off of that. But with the way this defense is flowing to the ball right now, you're going to have to get a little bit more creative here.
And it's 2nd down and 11. Eau Gallie at their own 5-yard line. They bunch trips to the near side. And one deep safety dropping here for Sebring. Play fake. Crooms rifles one down the seam. And it is going to be intercepted by Sebring. Number 9. Making a big play, Josiah Taylor, the USF commit. First down and goal. Sebring again with a huge opportunity after the quick kick and the first turnover of the night. And the Sebring Blue Streaks, well, they're on a streak here. And right as it looked like it may be ending, they take over with 1st and goal.
Yeah, and we talked about it before the game even started. You said there's 2 players on this Blue Streak team that you need to know. It's Travis Kearney
and Taylor
and Josiah Taylor. They've both made plays so far, and that now you see why he's a 3-star and he's going to go to USF.
And he had some.
That's a hell of an interception as a linebacker to read the quarterback's eyes and jump on that. That's a heck of a play.
Handoff up the gut to Rowe, still on his feet. Spinning down inside the 5. It's going to be 2nd and goal for Sebring. And they're knocking on the door, going up 21-0, Logan. And this is something Eau Gallie has not seen all year.
And that's not something you can have at all. I mean, it's early in this game.
Not even against Coco.
Your defense has done nothing but defend a short field in this game. You got it on the opening kickoff where they defended a short field. You got it on the second drive of the game, they defended a short field, and now off the turnover, they're defending a short drive.
The offense still with 0 first downs for the Commodores, and it's 2nd and goal. Sebring at the 3-yard line. Handoff again up front to Rowe, and there's the Eau Gallie defense blowing it up for a loss. And it's 3rd down and goal for Sebring.
And I'll tell you what, Jackson, I know they blew that play up. I know we all watched them blow that play up, and that's all great. They should be doing that. I'm telling you right now, they keep crashing that. I'm telling you. Travis Kearney is going to be able to pull that football and walk into it for a touchdown.
And
you got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined, especially on the edge.
3rd down and goal for Sebring. Man in motion coming across. They fake the give to him. Kearney keeps to the near side, cuts back inside. Flag down, touchdown, Sebring. But a flag on the play in the range of a hold here, but we shall see. But that would be Kearney's 3rd already, if so. But there is a flag down, and Logan, you warned of that, and they went to the keeper. Kearney did make it in.
The keeper, I have more confidence in this Eau Gallie defense defending a keeper. It's anytime there's a read, because every time there's been a read, Kearney hasn't kept it.
Yeah.
He's just handed it off. And that's, I think it's by design. Let them crash on that handoff, and they're going to back this up.
There's a hold.
Yeah,
so
it's a hold.
It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Let them crash on this. Let them crash on it. We'll get -1, 0, 1, something like that on this handoff. But eventually, you get somewhere around the 45-yard line, and he pulls that. Something to keep an eye on.
Sebring may have to be going to pass here because it's 3rd and goal at the 15. 4-down territory is what it should be here for the Blue Streaks. Off the interception, 3rd down and goal. Sebring at the 15-yard line. 8:48 to go in the 2nd quarter.
I'm bringing pressure here. Make him uncomfortable. He's not your regular starting quarterback. Make him uncomfortable.
Kearney rolls out right. Good block by Rowe. Kearney trying to extend another play, throwing across his body, and it's dropped, and it's going to be 4th down and goal. Sebring at the Eau Gallie 15.
That's exactly what they got to do. Their play side linebacker, their inside linebacker, crash that. You got to bomb that whenever they roll out, and Sebring's doing a good job. That's not your regular quarterback. Roll him out. Make him short reads. 1 or 2 reads, roll him out, get him out of the pocket. But Eau Gallie does a really good job of covering that up and sending your play side linebacker to bomb that and make that quarterback uncomfortable because he's not the regular guy throwing the football.
Field goal unit out on the field for Sebring. This will be about a 32-yarder for Kevin Morales Salvador, the freshman. And this would put them up 17-0. So a big kick here, and this is to test his range from 32. The Eau Gallie crowd making some noise.
Frosh wearing #1. You don't see that often.
And a kicker. Kick is up. It is no good. Wide right and short. So Eau Gallie throws the pick, and they nothing to show for it. First down, Commodores.
And that's massive for this Eau Gallie team. You're already in a 14-point hole. You're not giving up any points on that. You gave up a short field on the interception, but that's fine. Nothing happened out of it. But now you got to get something going on this offense that matriculates into points. And by points, I mean in the end zone. You can't kick a field goal here. You need to get in the end zone.
Here's what I'll say. For Eau Gallie's defense, if they can shut down the big plays that Sebring's been able to generate, their defense has played really good in some of those short field. Yeah, Sebring got a touchdown on 4th and goal at the 1-yard line, and then that other touchdown was a 40-yard bomb. But, you know, the big plays have set it up. Yeah.
Defend the full field. They've done a relatively good job.
They've stopped the run.
Last 2 drives have resulted in turnover on downs and a punt.
And first down, going to be a handoff up the middle for Eau Gallie, breaking some tackles. That's going to be a gain of about 6 yards.
Good. That's what you need right there.
For the first down. And score update, Cocoa up 21-0 midway through the second. Titusville trailing 14-0, as is Holy Trinity. No updates from Rockledge or no updates from
MCC.
Rockledge or MCC, yeah. Second down and 4 for Eau Gallie at their own 26-yard line. Crooms turns, gives, and Welch stays on his feet. First down, Eau Gallie. That's their first time moving the chains tonight. And actually, that was Delvonte Williams that time. And it's going to be first down and 10 for Eau Gallie.
And that's where a big back comes in handy. And when I say big, folks, I mean you can see it from the camera angle, but that is a large running back. And that's where that comes in handy, in short yardage and wearing down a defense.
First down and 10, Eau Gallie at their own 32-yard line. And going to be another handoff up the middle. Cutting back inside, flag on the play here at around the site of the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a short gain at the end of that. That's going to be another run by Delvonte Williams.
Here's something I'm noticing, Jackson. The Sebring defense is going man-to-man coverage with no safety deep at every single play on this drive. At what point do you take a look at that and you say, you know what, we have the guys that can beat these guys off the line and hit a deep ball.
And a rare thing to see out of this Eau Gallie offensive line, the holding call. And it's going to make it 1st and 20 for the Commodores. Put them behind the sticks, and not what you want to see if you're the Commodores. And an offense tonight that has not seemed anything like what we've seen the last few weeks. As it is, first down and 20. Trips near side on this one as they've run the same formation. Handoff, there's Tay Welch. Welch trying to get around the edge. Good block set up. Welch cutting up field, but another flag, and that might be 10 more. And this may be a 1st and 30 of sorts here for Eau Gallie.
Yeah, that's no good. You can't have that.
And that's just a speculation. We'll see the call here, but just judging where the flag is thrown, you know.
Rock and Mainland 0-0. South Sumter's up 23-0.
Rock and Mainland 0-0. That's
impressive.
That's interesting.
That's impressive.
Because the winner of this game could go on to play Rockledge, and that would get the #1 team in the bracket out of the way. Yeah. Mainland is #1 in 3S overall and in the region. 23-0 for South Sumter. The Terriers.
Comments, can you help me? Is Delvonte Williams' nickname Bonk? Because if so, I love that. I absolutely love that. Because that's what he does. He bonks in there and he picks up yards. I love it. I see go feed bonk #7, bonky. I love that. If that's his nickname, I absolutely adore that.
Eau Gallie now with a first down and 25, it seems like here. So Eau Gallie's got to get something going here. And
I agree. And at least it's first down, but I love a screen right here. I love it.
Little swing pass screen. They run the same formation again. Sebring showing big
and
blitz.
You could throw screen right into it.
And they're going to bring the blitz. And they're going to hand it off again to Tay Welch. Welch trying to get around the edge. Welch cuts back inside. There goes Tay Welch. Bouncing outside. Welch still on his feet. First down and more. And he goes out of bounds at the 50-yard line. No flags. First down Eau Gallie. And that is their scamper back and lead rusher in Brevard County, Tay Welch.
Jackson, The coach in me says, don't run backwards, dang it. Don't go backwards. You got the first down, but when you got a player like Latavius Welch, Tay Welch, that could just step to the side like he's waltzing, step back 2-3 yards, and then still pick up the first down, you got something special. And now they've got something rolling for this Eau Gallie offense. This is the offense we saw last week.
They're back on the line immediately. Quick throw, quick slant, hauled in, and he's going to go backwards for at the end of that. That's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4 by D.L. Hardison. Their 3-star receiver FSU offers among 19 others.
I've got confirmation that Delmonte Williams' nickname is Bonk.
There you go.
And for the rest of the broadcast, I'm calling him Bonk. I love that. I love that because that's what he does. You hand it off, he's going to bonk.
2nd down and 6 for Eau Gallie. Into Sebring territory, I believe, for the first time at the Blue Streaks 46-yard line. And 2 receivers split either side this time for the Commodores, just over midfield. Bring a man in motion across, and there's a flag and some movement early.
Here. Yeah, you can't have it.
And that's going to be another false start here, it looks like, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 11. And Eau Gallie has already racked up probably, I would guess, nearing 100 yards of penalties.
No, not quite that much. That's definitely their 4th, if not their 5th penalty, and that's not what we want to have early on in this game.
Well, they're in the 60s or 70s at least.
At least, yeah, I agree. I mean, they've had a lot of yards of penalties. I don't think it's quite 100, but
nah, had to go calculate that. But
we got
2nd down and 11.
Timeout.
We got an official timeout here. Water break, I think, in the 2nd quarter with 5:50 to go. Let's go back to our first sponsor of the night, Doug Connor Inc.
Doug Connor Incorporated, DCI. They offer a variety of services designed to ensure the quality, timely, and cost-effective completion of a wide range of commercial and residential projects. With DCI's commitment to outstanding service, they have built a loyal and solid clientele with many repeat customers. DCI would like an opportunity to provide you or your company with a quote on your next development project. DCI offers a full line of construction services, including, but not limited to, complete site development, recycled concrete, aggregates, and debris collection and removal. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Doug Connor Incorporated or DCI at 321-259-8349. That's 321-259-8349, or visit them online at www.dougconnorinc.com.
2nd down and 11, Eau Gallie back to their own 49-yard line. Give up the middle, and that one's going to go for a loss. And it's going to be 3rd down and long here for Eau Gallie, as those penalties now set them up and for even longer position run there by Delmonte Bonky Williams.
Bonk, the bonk. You know, Jackson, I'll tell you, I know they threw the pick off the RPO with the little slant behind it, but I don't think you get away from that. Those linebackers are playing very aggressive towards the run, especially in this 3-3-5 defense. It's almost 3-2-6, which you don't see a lot of dime defense, but it's 2023, pal. You're going to see a lot of dime defense today.
Look, timeout on the field. It's going to be the first for Sebring here with 4:59 to go in the 2nd quarter. Score still 14-0. 2nd quarter has been, kind of back and forth.
It is bonky. Yeah. All right, I'm going to let it ride, baby. Bonky. That's my guy.
And so far, Eau Gallie moving the ball much better than they have tonight, but they're facing a 3rd and long here. Sebring having the momentum right now, and they've been able to ride with it, but Eau Gallie trying to take that back. If you look at the breakdown between these two teams this season, Eau Gallie the 2 seed at 10-1, Sebring the 3 seed at 8-2. Eau Gallie, though, is undefeated here in their home stadium, trying to protect the house one more time here before they're on the road the rest of the way if they win, and try and finish 6-0 at home, whereas Sebring is 3-1 on the road. Last round is a 48-0 win for Sebring over Westwood. For Eau Gallie, it was 62-22 over Merritt Island. So both teams with 40-plus point wins in the opening round of the playoffs.
I think you do something here. It's 3rd and long. You got to imagine that this defense is going to do something aggressive, whether it's blitz or send somebody off the edge, something like that. I think you got to take advantage of that. And you know how I clamor for screens. I don't know that it has to be a screen, but I also don't think you have to try and pick up all 11 yards on one pass. Get it into the hands of your playmaker, something short, and let him make a play.
Sebring led by head coach LAVAAR Scott. 3rd down and 11 for Eau Gallie at their own 49-yard line. Crooms drops the pass, quick drop, lets one go to the near side, caught.
Good catch.
Feet
Good
down.
catch. Good feet.
And it's going to be, I believe, an Eau Gallie first down. Number 6 hauls it in. Dawson Barbero, first down and 10. Eau Gallie inside the Sebring 40. Good ball to the sideline and a great catch by Barbero.
A lot of people aren't going to appreciate the feet on that, and he got the. He knew he had the catch, but he had both feet on that, Jackson. That's sweet feet right there. Oh yeah, that's good on Sundays. That's sweet feet right there. Barbero, not a name that we call very often, but he makes a play right there, and now this Eau Gallie offense is in business.
We get an update in the chat. Rockledge scores first over Daytona Mainland, who shut out Satellite. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle on first down. Trying to get to the outside. Good block set up. And there goes Tay Welch again. I'll tell you, whenever he gets to the outside, they set that edge. He's getting 7, 8 or more.
They do. They do a great job. And, that's an inside run, Jackson. They're playing an inside zone. You're taking a hard step to the play side. And that's all on the running back to go find the hole. And he finds the hole. It's the edge. And you know what? I've got a good sealed edge. I'm going to pick up 8, 9 yards there. And I'm going to put my offense in a good position.
Yep, Coco is being live streamed on the Brevard Sports Network along with MCC tonight. Coco up big early. Second down and 1 for Eau Gallie inside the Sebring 30. Crooms turns, gives up the middle, breaks one tackle inside the 25. It's going to be first down Eau Gallie on the carry by Delvonte Williams.
I'll tell you what, and I've said it earlier, but that's a hammer. Kid running that ball, Bonky, number 7, that is a hammer. Towards the end of that game, in this second half, they're not going to see that hammer getting swung at them. And that's what we saw it last week, Jackson. That's going to open up big runs for him. I'm telling you right now.
Only a junior, both of their backs, Welch and Williams. Now, Delvonte Williams isn't rated yet as running back, but he does have a 24/7 profile, just saying. So they got it set up.
Lightning.
First down, trips far side here for Eau Gallie. First down and 10. Crooms, slow drop, lets one float. He's got a step. Oh, what a grab, and it's incomplete. Had it for a moment, and it gets popped out late in the play. Second down and 10 for Eau Gallie. Good high point ball by Crooms.
That was a good throw by Crooms. That was a hell of a throw by Crooms. Hardison, I believe, was the intended receiver there. He does a heck of a job getting his arms over across the defender. Try and make the catch there, and, you did everything you needed to do on offense. The defense makes a play there, gets the arm in there. I mean, that's a tough completion to make, and they gave it a chance. And I like throwing that on first down, too.
Second down and 10 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 24-yard line. Hardison nearly had it on the defender's head, but going to the ground, it gets popped out. And while they've done a good job tonight on Hardison, Eau Gallie's looked to him a few times. I think they've only found him once.
The issue is they've got talent all over that receiving core.
Yeah.
So you take him away,
Second down and 10 for Eau Gallie. Handoff up front, Delvonte Williams. Big gaping hole up the middle inside the 10. First and goal, Commodores coming inside the Doug Conner Inc. red zone for the first time tonight. First down and goal, Eau Gallie. But there's a flag in here after the play. Hold on. Wait a minute, folks. Ahead of a possible first and goal setup, there is a flag down.
Eau Gallie believes it's going to go on Sebring. But that's what I was saying. That big hammer is going to keep swinging, baby. He ain't going to stop.
Gaping hole up the middle, set by that offensive line.
And you get a full head of steam on that, on Big Bonky. Hey, I wouldn't like to be a linebacker, I can tell you that much. I don't want to fill that hole.
And still waiting for the call here unless I missed it. Don't think I did, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a gain of 18 by Delvonte Williams. I don't think they've motioned it yet, what the flag was. Here they come. Eau Gallie's already set on the line, but they're moving it forward. That's a personal foul on targeting or helmet-to-helmet hit.
Yeah, helmet-to-helmet.
On
all right.
Sebring.
Well, that's huge for Eau Gallie.
That's only half distance, so they're going to be at the 5 now.
I'm giving the ball to 7 right here. Look how I love how they're spreading them out. Look how open the middle of the field is. Give the ball to 7 right now.
First down and goal, Eau Gallie at the 5. Handoff up the middle. Delvonte Williams for the 5-yard Eau Gallie touchdown, and the Commodores get on the board with 3:52 to go in the second quarter. And for the 10th time this season, it's Delvonte Williams.
And what did I tell you? They spread that. They had the wide. They had 4 wide right there. We're getting everybody out of the box, and we're giving it to the Bonky.
Logan
We're going to hand it off to him, and he's going to just plunge ahead in
the world-renowned offensive
coordinator. That's a jackhammer right there, baby.
The world-renowned offensive coordinator, Logan Pettit, calls it perfectly, and Eau Gallie hits it right down the middle. Williams with a 5-yard touchdown run for the Commodores. Late in the first half, they get on the board, and the offense has found its stride here for Eau Gallie. And the ball dropped on the extra point kicker. Nowhere to go, and he's going to be dropped for no good, number 40. And it's going to be now 14-6, and a miss like that we've seen be detrimental in games like this. So fast forward later in the game and see if that makes an impact. But for now, late in the first half, our score is going to be Sebring 14, Eau Gallie 6 on the touchdown run by Delvonte Williams.
We got a score update. Coco's up 28-0, so everybody can go to bed. Tigers are going to advance.
Again, shocker to, I'm hoping, nobody. And Dunellin's a great football team. Do not get me wrong there, but Coco is number 1 in the state of Florida.
I'll tell you what, man. When I was at Bayside, coaching at Bayside, running the defense over there, we went to a 7-on-7 tournament over there in Gainesville. We went to the university over there. I'm not going to say their name because it's scum of the earth to me. We went to that tournament, and they had a player who plays for that university now, Jaquavion Frazier's, and he torched us. So they do have talent over there in Dunellin. So it's not like they're playing just some slap over there and just running up the score.
No.
That is a good team that Dunellin typically has.
Second year in a row, Coco's played him here in the playoffs. Kick is away. And this one's going to be a little bit shorter. Returnable here. That's Kearney with the football. And they make a good tackle. I was going to say Kearney with the ball could be dangerous, but Eau Gallie stands him up, makes the play. First down and 10, Sebring. And that offense jumped out to an early 14-0 lead. Eau Gallie makes a goal line stand. And now Sebring back on offense without a 0 on the other end of the scoreboard.
Hey, Tanya in the comments, it's nothing but bonky from here on out. I don't know what it is. I just love that. Yeah, good open field tackle there on the kick return. I like the pooch kick, and you know what? Forced it back inside. Now, yeah, decent field position to defend. This is the best defensive field position that Eau Gallie has had tonight.
First down and 10. Sebring at their own 26-yard line. And it's going to be a quick handoff to Rowe. Rowe cuts it inside, picks up 1 or 2. Immediate hit by the D-line of the Commodores. Second down and about 8 coming up here for Sebring.
And that might be the difference tonight. I know what the score is, and I know what's happened early on, but it's been super short fields, and that's going to be tough on our defense. This interior defensive line for Eau Gallie is some of the best we've ever seen, especially in this county or particularly this state. And if they're going to try and establish the inside run, Sebring, it's going to be tough sledding for them.
Handoff right up the gut. This one has a hole. Rowe runs through it. And it's going to be just short of the line to gain 3rd and short. Time someone asked. There's 2:57 to go in the second quarter. The score up there on that nice-looking Doug Connor Inc. scoreboard. Again,
it's a massive 3rd down right here.
Again, shout out to the Flores family always watching in from Guam and the consistent support. Noah in his freshman year had an incredible season for the Scorps. 3rd down and 2. Run up the gut, flag in. Helmet comes off, but he's going to be short. But another flag just came in. Now, I don't know what for. Rowe has to come off the field.
I'm not saying this is what it's going to be, but I know in college football at least, if your helmet comes off, you cannot continue the play. I don't know that that's what it's going to be.
I think he was going down. I don't think that's going to be it.
I don't know. I can't imagine that they're going to call somebody for ripping his helmet off. I did not see that
Unless it was a face mask, I don't think so.
And they're going to call a face mask here. And
that's what it was.
What, Jackson, I didn't see it, but the helmet came off.
I didn't have a good angle on it, so I'm... That's a 15-yard penalty on the Commodores. Sebring's going to pick up a first down. Coach Sands can't believe it, but the helmet came off. So
yeah, you know what, though? Jackson, the way that these helmets are designed, and this is going to sound insane, but the way these helmets are designed, they pop off very easily.
They do.
I did not see a face mask. He was running forward when it came off. Typically you see it gets ripped off, and there was nobody behind him. But the refs are on the field, and we're not. So
we'll give a shout-out in the comments. Someone saying, go find the folks with the crumble cookies and support the Eau Gallie girls basketball team. I'm guessing that's here at the stadium, so if anyone here is watching,
they got crumble cookies.
That's what they're saying. First down, big run. First down and more. Sebring hits the gap. It's a foot race all the way. No flags. Touchdown, blue streaks. And in the first carry of the game for number 20, Walson Beaubrian. And it's a touchdown A flag down after the play again on the celebration, but nothing during the play. So the touchdown will stand for Sebring. And right as the momentum seemed to be swinging back, and it's right back on the Sebring sideline.
Hey, you know what, Jackson? I want to see a Brevard County team win this game. I'll show my bias, but the kid just ran untouched in the end zone. He dropped the ball in the end zone. You're going to call him a flag on that?
That should not be a flag.
I don't like that.
I think that's the second celebration penalty.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We saw one on the
You're in the
first touchdown.
second round of the playoffs, chance to go to the regional finals, and that's the flag you're going to call?
And let's see it after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Sebring.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't agree
Touchdown
with that.
stands.
I don't agree with that. And you know what? I'll show my bias. I obviously want to see a Brevard County team win this game, but
yeah, I mean that was a heck of a run by Bo Bryant on his first carry of the game for the 49-yard Sebring touchdown. Extra point coming on here to put him up by 15.
Hell of a run.
Yeah.
Hell of a run.
Hit the gap perfectly. Rockledge up 7-0 over Daytona Mainland. Right now, that's who Sebring would play, but that's if it all ended now, which it obviously does not. Kick is good. And with 2:15 to go in the second quarter, the Blue Streaks jump out to their biggest lead of the night, 15 points. It's 21-6. And once again, it seemed like Eau Gallie's defense was starting to swing the tide back, and their offense gets in the end zone. And Sebring, kind of like they didn't miss a beat, coming right back and taking over.
Yeah, that was a good drive. And, we talked about it earlier, handing off inside zone. Eau Gallie's defense has done a really good job defending the inside zone, but eventually, I thought they were going to pull it and pop one with the quarterback, but gets inside there. Coach Franz, who's a hell of a coach for over there at Heritage, he knows what he's talking about. Defensive line got a little upfield there, and he's absolutely right. They did. They got a little too aggressive, got upfield, and that's going to open up running lanes. And
now, again, I look back at that, botched extra point attempt by Eau Gallie. Now they trail by 15, so they need a touchdown, and then they're going to need a 2-point down the line.
Eventually, they're going to have to go for two unless they just completely shut it down and start scoring in droves. But
I don't see that happening for either of these teams. I think this is going to be a back and forth the rest of the way from where we are.
I think so, too. I think so,
where we are. But now you see the 15 yards back them up here, and Eau Gallie, again, with a chance to return it. But quite a leg on the freshman. We saw it earlier on, Kevin Morales Salvador.
He's got to have one if he's wearing number 1 as a freshman.
Yeah, and a kicker wearing number 1.
Well,
I haven't
we've seen that before. Bayside's kicker wore number 1, I do believe.
Oh, okay.
It's not unreal. Pat McAfee wore number 1.
Pat McAfee.
He was a punter, and he was different.
He's a different breed.
But as a freshman, to get number 1, you got to be at least halfway decent at what you do.
Well, he's done a good job tonight with these kickoffs. Got him that pooch kick early with good placement. But now going to kick off from their own 25. Last time they were backed up, they got an offsides as well. So something to look out for.
Did a good job offensively last drive to have a good established.
Good boot line drive, going to take a bounce. And Eau Gallie's going to get it off the bounce with block setting up. Trying to bounce it. Sebring lands a hit, stays on his feet. And Eau Gallie will take over at their own 42. That was Xavier Larice on the return, who's a lethal returner, but so far Sebring has been able to corral him on these returns.
And that's okay, because that's better field position that you had on the last drive, and you went a very good, balanced, strong, established drive. You're able to return it into points. Now, 2 minutes, you have plenty of time to run your offense. You get into a one-possession game here. You just got to do it.
Sebring will get the ball after half, so a touchdown here to me for Eau Gallie is detrimental. Here, just try and go down by 1 score into the half and then make a stop. Handoff up the middle to start this drive. First down back, and it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 coming for Eau Gallie on the run by Delvonte Bonky Williams with a touchdown already on the night. And honestly, I mean, Bonky's had an incredible night, but we've rarely seen Tay Wells. She had one big one, and they really haven't used him. But Delvonte Williams has taken the lead back.
I'm telling you right now, that's by design.
Delvonte has the more carries on the year, over 150. And this is going to be a pass by Crooms. Rifles one, caught for the first down behind the defense. First down, Eau Gallie to the Sebring 41. And he got behind the linebackers there and dropped it right over the top.
Yeah, and I want to go back to the run game. Why that's by design, because Bunky's going to start popping them, and then you throw in your lightning, your quick hitter. And if the big boy's popping them, guess who else is going to pop them? You're setting that up for the second half.
First down.
Good pitch and catch there. On the
First and 10, Eau Gallie at the Sebring 42. They run a man in motion behind. They're going to throw the swing. Caught on the near side, cutting back inside. Inside to the Sebring 35. That's number 18, Makai Biggs.
And that's going to be.
And there's a flag down.
That's 15 more.
Flag down at the end of the play here again as Laundry all over the field again. And maybe this time it'll go the other way and give Eau Gallie 15 more yards here. But we'll have to see the call first by the white hat. I believe these officials I heard pregame were from the Central Florida Officiating Association, I think.
So if that's the case, it would be
helmet to helmet.
The Orlando area, right?
I think so.
So no.
It's not the
biases.
MCOA.
Yeah,
It's
not the MCOA.
As this is going to be a personal foul and a timeout. Eau Gallie will take their first with only a minute to go in the half. I'd like to thank Lohman Brothers Construction.
Yeah, Lohman Brothers Construction, building dreams since 1979. Lohman Brothers Construction offers commercial construction and remodeling, residential construction and remodeling, and design assistance. At Lohman Brothers, they will find cost-effective solutions for your business renovation or expansion to help you grow. Lohman Brothers Residential Construction can incorporate anything from new home construction to the addition or remodeling of an existing room. Their prices are fair and competitive, and the workmanship is exemplary. And if you need design assistance, Lohman Brothers has you covered, because guess what? They got their own interior and exterior space designer. Lohman Brothers Construction has an in-house designer available to guide you through your selection process to help you create both beauty and functionality. For more information, give them a call for a free quote at 321-242-3255 or visit them at www.lohmanbrothers.com.
And now inside the Lohman Brothers red zone. First down and 10, Eau Gallie, the Sebring 20. They got 2 timeouts and a minute to operate. Delvonte Williams hits a gap, and he's going to pick up about 6 or 7. And Eau Gallie's going to try and hurry this one back to the line for second down inside the Sebring 15-yard line, as that's a gain of 6 on first. Second down and 4 for Eau Gallie.
What they're doing when they run the ball, they spread that defense out.
Handoff again. Delvonte Williams cuts it inside the 10-yard line. And I think that's going to be first and goal for Eau Gallie to the Sebring 9-yard line. Second time they've gotten goal to go. They scored on the last time. 45 seconds to go in the half. They still have 2 timeouts, but they're playing hurry up. First down and goal, Eau Gallie at the 9. Handoff. Delvonte Williams finding someone to go. He trips for a loss of 1.
Bird timeout here.
Second and goal, Eau Gallie at the 10, and they're going to take their second timeout of the half with 35 seconds to go. Backed up to the 10-yard line on that one. So Eau Gallie's got 1 to spare and 35 seconds. Got to go 10 yards in the next 3 plays. And, I mean, this is essential. They got to get it here. They trail by 15. But Sebring's hitting the ball first after half, so you'd love to take the momentum into the half and get a score here no matter how you do it.
Yeah, and I don't want to look too far ahead, but I wouldn't be surprised if Eau Gallie comes out in the second half, kicks an onside kick or something like that. That's what I would do, but I'm also in the booth. I'm not down on the sidelines.
Oh, we've seen you be a defensive coordinator. Tonight you've been an offensive coordinator. I don't know about a special teams coordinator, but
I can do it all, Jackson.
Yeah.
I know
Jack
ball.
of all trades.
I know ball.
Yeah.
I do. I want to say I like what Eau Gallie's doing. When they run the ball, they're spreading that defense out. They're getting a light box, and they're able to hand the ball off. I know a lot of people want to see Latavius Welch carry the football. I guarantee you he's going to. But when you get a light box and you have a big bruising running back, that's the matchup you want.
We get a score update from NCC. They're up 7-0 and a half over Halifax, a team they beat 56-0 2 weeks ago. Xavier Larice lining up on the wrong side is what we're hearing from the coaches. So they got to move him across the line, which they do. Second and goal, Eau Gallie at the 10.
They might sneak him out.
Play fakes, throws one, end zone, wide open, through the hands. They want to pass interference, and I think you got to keep the flag in the pocket.
No, yeah, that wasn't pass interference.
That was not pass
interference. He had him beat. That
he
ball
slipped down, and that ball was just too high for Hardison.
If that ball was right in his chest, we're talking about 6 points right here, but it was a little high, and I know he made contact with him. He had him beat off the line. Yeah, he fell down.
And it's going to be third and goal, Gallie at 10, and that's a tough miss. Hardison was wide open, and it goes through his hands, over his head, incomplete. Third and goal, Eau Gallie at the 10-yard line. And again, the Eau Gallie faithful wants a flag there. I think it's a good play by the rest to keep it in the back pocket.
Yeah.
Third down and goal, Eau Gallie at the 10-yard line. Just went to the pass. We'll see if they go back to it here. They got 4 downs here and 1 timeout left, and they're going to keep it. Crooms rolling out to the near side. Maury Crooms has time. He's going to take off. He'll get wrapped up and brought down by big number 9. And it's going to be 4th and goal, and Eau Gallie takes their last time out. They got 22 seconds, but that's not what matters. It's their one shot to the end zone here to come. And if Sebring can stand them up here into the half, that would be huge.
Yeah, and you know what? Any other team we watch this Eau Gallie offense on, when Mari Crooms rolls out of the pocket, which we don't see often, when Mari Crooms rolls out of the pocket, oftentimes he has the athleticism to get outside and score. Josiah Taylor is a darn good football player, and there's a reason why he's going to go play Division I football, and you just saw it right there. He made that tackle there. He was able to bomb the quarterback on the rollout, and that's what happens.
So we get an update from Billy Palmer. MCC has only run 6 plays in the first half.
Is he married yet?
I don't know.
Billy, are you married yet?
If so, congratulations. If not, congratulations.
Only run 6 plays in the half. What's
They're
the
up
score?
7-0.
7-0. Hey, it's functional.
The thing is, they won 56-0 2 weeks ago, so Halifax keeping it closer this time. But here's the task at hand, 4th and goal. Eau Gallie outside the 5-yard line at the Sebring 8. Crooms on 4th and goal. Keeps, throws,
Got him.
wide open, it's dropped, incomplete. And Eau Gallie gets all the way to the goal line, and they do not cash in. And heading into the half, Sebring's going to have the 15-point lead, and that's the second ball in the end zone off the hands of Hardison, and it is incomplete. First down Sebring at their own 8-yard line.
You know what, Jackson? I kicked a field goal there, but I do like the play call. Do you like the play
It was
call?
wide
to get
open.
Yeah, it was wide open. It was rushed, though. The reason why that was dropped is rushed.
Yeah.
Slow down. You've got this. You can make that play. He's wide open. Just deliver a nice throw.
Yeah, well, Greg Carnes said to take the 3. They don't, and they're stopped. And with that, 16 seconds to go, Sebring will just take it to the half here, I'm guessing, and they'll get the ball out of half. If they score a touchdown right out of the half, Logan, it's going to be an uphill battle for the Commodores.
Well, it already is an uphill battle.
Well,
you
true.
needed points there. And that's why I say you kicked a field goal there. You have a good enough kicker, you can make that.
Even then, yeah. That's a tough one off the hands and on the comeback route. Trying to keep his feet in the end zone was a big thing, too, there. And
well, he had it. He was in the end zone. It was rushed. That's all it was. It was rushed. And they can't knee it.
now, yeah, Sebring, yeah, they will.
They do.
Yeah, they're
They
taking
do,
knee.
okay.
Eau Gallie has no timeouts, so that's gonna do it for our first half here in our regional semifinals from Eau Gallie. The Sebring Blue Streaks making big plays early, and they hold the lead into half here over the Eau Gallie Commodores, 21-6 at half. If there's any sort of band performance or anything of that nature, you'll see it and you'll hear it. If not, it'll be nothing, and then we'll be back in about 17 minutes to be exact for the start of the second half. The Blue Streaks lead Eau Gallie 21-6.
running man.
Welcome back, everybody, here to the Brevard Sports Network. Got about 30 seconds so the second half starts. I think they may add a little time, but I'd like to give you a little breakdown of this matchup and kind of what we're looking at here. And as I've mentioned, going forward, 10-1 coming in for Eau Gallie. That lone loss to the number 1 Cocoa Tigers. Eau Gallie's ranked number 17 in the state of Florida, number 3 in all of 3S, and a 3 seed in this region alone as well. Eau Gallie 5-0 here at home this season. Last week, 62-22, they beat Merritt Island in the first round of the playoffs. Eau Gallie passes for about 120 yards a game, rushes for about 220. Overall, about 340 yards of offense per game. Points a game is about 32 for the Commodores, led by Maury Crooms with 1,232 passing yards, 60%. Completion, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. These are all stats coming into tonight. Tay Welch comes in, the Brevard County leading rusher with 1,296 yards, 11 touchdowns on the ground, 2 through the air. Delvonte Williams with 816 yards, 9 touchdowns. He's added another touchdown tonight already. You also got, Emmanuel Small with 182 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, D.L. Hardison, 439 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's a 3-star receiver. T.J. Robinson, 220 yards, 4 touchdowns. Mekhi Biggs, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns. D.J. Malsby, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. All their amount of receivers with triple digits, along with 133 receiving yards by Tay Welch. Defensively, Caden Davis, their leading tackler, with 118 tackles. Their sack leader, Markel Gowans, with 9. And Xavier Larice with 8 interceptions. He had a pick 6 in the playoff opener against Merritt Island. Other notable players for Eau Gallie, Brandon Brown and Sandman Thompson. Sandman committed to Oregon. Brandon Brown, a 3-star D lineman for Eau Gallie. You look at Sebring, they're 8-2 this season, 3-1 on the road, but they have 6 wins in a row. Last week, won 48-0 over Westwood, the 6th seed in the first round. They're typically led by K.J. Massey, their quarterback, with 587 yards, but it has been the 3-star tonight, Travis Kearney, with 744 yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground this season, but he's got a passing touchdown tonight. Their leading receiver with 277 receiving yards is Davion Collymore. He has a receiving touchdown tonight. And then another guy to note, as you mentioned, 3-star committed to USF, Josiah Taylor, leads the team with 103 tackles. He has an interception tonight as well. They are led by head coach LAVAAR Scott. Eau Gallie led by Coach Chris Sands. So quick breakdown there of these two teams and how they stack up against one another. And, honestly, Sebring has come out hot. They scored early, went up 14-0, then 21-6 is the score in the half. As Eau Gallie's defense has made some solid plays, but some big plays have set up some quick Sebring scoring. Again, back in the first quarter really was where it was all blowing up, but Sebring's kept it solid. They're going to get ball after half. After, a goal line stand in which Eau Gallie got down to 4th and goal, drop pass in the end zone, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. And with that, Sebring's going to start with the ball in the second half, and they started with the ball in the first half too. And how is that, you might ask? Well, they pooch kicked it straight up to the sky. Eau Gallie didn't field it. Sebring recovered, so they got the first possession of the game, and they scored a touchdown on it. Now they're going to get the ball to start again, and if they can go up by 3 scores here, Eau Gallie is going to have a deficit that they're going to have to overcome in the second half. And this is the season on the line at this point. The road to Tallahassee starts and ends here, and for a lot of these teams. And the regional finals next for both of them. If you win, if you lose, that's it. 2023 season's over, and it's on to next year. And every game that becomes more and more prominent, the closer you get to the Final Four up in Florida AMU. Florida A&M University, FAMU, is where the state championships are held. Thanks to the FHSAA for granting us permission to broadcast, and all their great partners over there, the FHSAA, and they're the ones that host those state championships up at Florida A&M. As getting set to kick off is Eau Gallie, trailing 21-6. Logan, welcome back up to the booth here, and we saw first half for Sebring jumped ahead early, making plays. What are you looking for here out of the Commodores? In the second half?
I think the Commodores have to take advantage of the advantages that they have. I mean, they giving up 2 touchdowns, defending the field, a short field 4 times. I think you can call that a win. I mean, you gave up the big long touchdown, but I think offensively they got to get something going, and they're still in this game. I know it's 21-6, but they're definitely still in this game. A big defensive stand here. And that shifts the tides a little bit, I do believe.
No big return there out of Sebring by number 88. That is DeJuan Austin. And it's going to be first down and 10 Sebring with a 15-point lead And we're going to have to see here how they can approach this. Again, they started off the game getting the pooch kick, starting on offense, and getting a touchdown. Now they're going to start with the ball again to start the second half. We got some score updates. MCC up 15-0 off a swing pass touchdown. Cocoa is up 35-0. So,
Jackson,
some score updates at the break.
I was talking to an old coach of mine out there, old Martin Cagney. For those of you that don't know, Martin Cagney is an absolute legend in Brevard County. Can't stay away from high school football. We're out there. I meant to go to the bathroom. I was just talking ball with old Coach Cagney, and it never made it over there.
Handoff up the middle is Rowe to start the second half for Sebring. He picks up about 3 yards. That is Nick Rowe, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Sebring at their own 30-yard line. 2 touchdowns so far by Kearney and 1 by Bo Bryan for the Blue Streaks of Sebring. Sebring over on the west side of Florida, coming all the way over here to Eau Gallie.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, when you look at Max Preps, they have Metros, and they're from the Tampa Metro. So I'll say that. 2nd down and 6. Play fake, throw, caught on a curl, lit up, just short of the first down. Going to be 3rd and short for Sebring, a situation that they've seen a multitude of times tonight already. Number 83 on the reception is Ezra Anderson.
Going back to that, Jackson, I can tell you that Sebring is most certainly not in the Tampa metro area. It's in the middle of nowhere. That's okay. Good pitch and catch there. Good stop by the Eau Gallie defense. 3rd and short. This is, we make a stop right here. You're right where you want them.
Yeah, with that being said, Eau Gallie's in the Orlando metro, so it is what it is. Handoff up the middle row. Bouncing off of guys. He's going to get wrapped up, trying to make a second effort. And that's going to be a stand, and it's 4th down Sebring on this opening drive of the second half. And we'll see what they come out and do here, but most likely going to see a punt.
And that's good defense. That's good team defense. We always preach fire ant the football, and what that means, if you ever stepped in a fire ant pile, you know what happens. They swarm your feet. That's exactly what Eau Gallie's defense is. They hold them up at the line of scrimmage, and then the rest of the team comes in, and they fire ant the football, and that's winning football right here, and that's a huge defensive stand for the Eau Gallie Commodores.
And the punt unit out here for the first time for Sebring. The first time they have the whole punt unit out there. They drop kicked it one time, but this time will be full-on punt formation for Sebring to start the second half, and Eau Gallie's defense makes the statement early. Now they're going to swing it out here, spread out the field, maybe a fake punt. Hold on. Be weary of this, and it's not going to matter. There's a flag down, and instead of a 4th and 2, we're going to have a 4th and 7, I think, here for Sebring. And if they were fake punting it, I don't think they're going to stay there.
No, and I think they were going to punt that regardless. Yeah. I think they were maybe trying to get the motion to get this Eau Gallie defense to get aggressive and jump off sides, but that's a disciplined defense. And they're not going to do that. I think we're going to delay a game here, if I had to guess.
And that's what it will be. So it's going to be 4th down and 7 now for Sebring, back to their own 30. As, again, someone corrected me in the comments. And, yep, they're Central Florida. So
that makes more sense.
I need to do more Florida geography.
More sense.
I apologize to all the people of Sebring. I will go do my research on
I've been hunting in Sebring, and I'm like, I went down 441. I'm like, I don't think I made it over to Tampa.
Oh, I do know there's a big racetrack in Sebring. I know that for sure. High snap, brought down. Boot is going to get away. A little bit of pressure getting close. Run up and fair caught by Eau Gallie. And they'll take over a solid field position. 1st down and 10. Commodores at their own 41-yard line here for the first time in the second half. At the end of the first half, had a chance to score, went 4 and out on the goal line. And now they'll take over with a 1st down and 10 at their own 41-yard line, trailing by 15.
Yeah, you certainly would have hoped if you're Eau Gallie to get points there at the end of the half, but I think that's a huge defensive stand there on the opening drive here. If you can put together a similar drive to what you had at the end of the half, a little bit more time, certainly going to crawl back into this game.
1st down and 10, Eau Gallie at their own 41-yard line, trips bunch near side. Their typical formation, handoff right up the gut, and that's going to go for a gain of 1 or 2 there. Maybe, actually, with him falling forward, it's going to be about 4, but there's a Commodore down on the field here. We're not going to show it, and with 9:14 still to go in the 3rd quarter, it is going to be 2nd down and about 6 for Eau Gallie at their own 45-yard line.
We'll take this moment. Hope the young man is okay, but we'll take this moment to talk to you about Doug Connor Inc., or DCI. DCI offers a variety of services designed to ensure the quality, timely, and cost-effective completion of a wide range of commercial and residential projects. With DCI's commitment to outstanding service, they have built a loyal and solid clientele with many repeat customers. DCI would like an opportunity to provide your company with a quote on your next development project. DCI offers a full line of construction services, including complete site development, recycled concrete aggregates, and debris collection and removal. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call them at 321-259-8349. That's 321-249-8349. Or visit them at www.dougconnorinc.com. That's D-U-G, Connor, C-O-N-N-O-R, Inc.com.
And that is Camden Rethwish getting some help off the field there. And that young man has quite the back plate on him. You know he's a hard hitter.
Yeah.
But he has got some help off the field. And that's going to be a hit to that offensive line. If a very compact unit Eau Gallie has, and they're going to lose one of their seniors with that injury. 2nd down and 6 for Eau Gallie at their own 45. Same formation. The tripped bunch on the near side. Crooms in the shotgun, 5 yards deep. 2nd down and 6. Handoff up the middle. Quick burst of speed, and that's going to go for a gain of about 3. Another blue streak helmet comes falling off, and it's going to be 3rd and short for Eau Gallie. The run, I believe, that time by Delvonte Williams. And, yeah, Mainland ties the game up. It's 7-7. Rockledge and Mainland.
A little clarification on where Sebring is. I just want to out there
I
that
was
Logan Pettit
way
knows
off.
exactly where Sebring is.
I was
Jackson
way off.
did not know where Sebring
Max
is.
Preps doesn't know where Sebring is. That's what I was going off of. Doing my research. 3rd down, handoff up the middle, and it's going to be 1st down Commodores on the carry up the middle by Delvonte Bonky Williams for the 1st down.
Keeps pounding away that hammer. Just keep hammering away, picking up 3, 4, 5 yards, picking up 1st downs.
1st down and 10 Eau Gallie to a Sebring 48. First down and 10. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 48 in blue streak territory. A little bit of confusion here. Hardison pulls back into their regular formation here. 1st down and 10, Commodores. Hand off up the middle. That's Tay Welch, and Welch with a quick burst of speed. And Welch will pick up about 4 or 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and manageable here for Eau Gallie.
Yeah, Jackson and coach is up here in the box clamoring for Crooms to pull it, and I don't necessarily disagree with him. I mean, he had wide open spaces to pull that, but ball carrier is able to pick up a nice 5 yards, make it 2nd and manageable. And, you know, this is the drive that Eau Gallie needs. Nice, slow, methodical drive. Wear this defense down if you can, because once we get late in the game, that's going to make a difference.
As that is a gain of 5 on 1st down by Tay Welch. We haven't seen too much tonight, but when he's come in, he's made an impact. 2nd down and 5 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 44-yard line. Crooms with split backs this time, and he gives up the gut again. Delvonte Williams. Army crawls ahead for a gain of about 4 more. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard, if that, here for Eau Gallie to try and keep this drive going.
And they're doing a great job, just like I said earlier, wearing this defensive line down, wearing those linebackers down. They're picking up 3, 4, 5 yards. When you got a big back like Bonky like that, that makes a difference. And I'm telling you, something's going to bust open here soon.
I think we got another nickname for Tay Welch, Motorcycle Man.
Motorcycle Man. Vroom, vroom.
Motorcycle Man and Bonky.
I love it.
3rd down and 2. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 41. Split backs with Crooms. The give to Williams. Delvonte Williams trying to find a hole, and Sebring swallows it up in the run. Finally gets stopped. Number 33, number 4, and number 44. That is Deshaun Daniels. That is Isaiah Quinones and Cale Delaney. And it's 4th down and 2 for Eau Gallie. Now with forward progress, they're going to say it's only a loss of 1, so it's 4th and 3 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 42, and no doubt about it, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like I've been singing the praises of Bonke all night tonight, but I think in a play like that, it's a GT counter and kind of a slower, methodical play where you need a guy that can hit the hole quicker. And I think Welch might have been the better ball carrier for that.
A stop here would be big for the Sebring defense. 4th and 3. Crooms tucks it, throws it. Slant incomplete. No flags.
Oh,
Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was pass
That one was
interference.
missed.
He had a whole handful of his jersey right there. That was defensive holding.
And
I can't believe they did not call that. That was very clear defensive holding, which they would have called pass interference had they called it. And
I don't know if our mics are too receptive. Apologize for any language you heard from the stands, but I'll just say they didn't agree with it. And yeah, I gotta side with them on that one. I think he had him by the waist there and pulling him back, looking for Hardison on the slant. It is incomplete.
oh, he had a whole handful of his jersey, man.
That's a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Sebring at their own 42, and one way or another, no flag is thrown, and that's another stop on a turnover on downs, back-to-back for Eau Gallie and Sebring territory.
Yeah, you need a big stand here defensively.
And it's going to be an officials timeout for the water break with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and our score is still 21-6. And it's 1st down and 10, Sebring at their own 42 coming up.
While we have the opportunity, I will tell you about Lohman Brothers Construction. Building dreams since 1979, Lohman Brothers Construction offers commercial construction and remodeling, residential construction and remodeling, and design assistance. At Lohman Brothers, they will find cost-effective solutions for your business renovation or expansion to help you grow. Lohman Brothers Residential Construction can incorporate anything from new home construction to the addition or remodeling of existing rooms. Their prices are fair and competitive, and their workmanship is exemplary. And if you need design assistance, Lohman Brothers has you covered, as they can help you plan your interior or exterior space. Lohman Brothers Construction has an in-house designer available to guide you through the selection process to help you create both beauty and functionality. For more information or a free quote, give them a call at 321-242-3255 or visit them at www.lohmanbrothers.com.
1st down and 10, Sebring at their own 42 out of the water break. Can't apologize for any language, but coaches are up here as well, so it is what it is. 1st down and 10, Sebring at their own 42-yard line. And the coaches are heading down to the field for this one.
Well, I agree with them. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh, dang, man. That was
Yeah,
pretty blatant.
I think, yeah. 1st down and 10, Sebring at their own 42-yard line. Try the hard count, and Kearney going to run to the left side here, keeps it. Eau Gallie gets him at the line. Kearney's still carrying guys, and that's going to be a quick gain of about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up for Sebring at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of quarterback run out of the Blue Streaks tonight. Trying to get that established early on. Like
No.
we said, Kearney is their leading rusher tonight.
Kearney's a 3-star, but he's yet to commit as a senior, so you know he's got some hefty offers from SEC schools like Kentucky. So you know I know Sebring's probably waiting on his commitment, but he's definitely bolstering that tonight.
I agree. He's going to make a heck of a running back for whatever program he starts or he commits to.
2nd down and 5. He's going to keep it again. Kearney, nowhere to run, but he falls forward for two more, it looked like. And it's going to be 3rd down and short for Sebring. Again, a scenario they've seen plenty of times tonight. They've converted on a majority of them. But the defense for Eau Gallie tonight, you know, since the 1st quarter, I would say when it was 14-0, they've been making statements. They've been making plays.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, they defended a short field 4 times in a row, and they only gave up 2 touchdowns. Obviously you don't want to give up points, but I think when you're defending a short field like that and you only give up a couple scores, you got to count that as a win.
3rd down and 3. Sebring at their own 49. 3.5 minutes to go in the 3rd, and a quick-moving 3rd quarter. Exactly what Sebring wants to see here. Score update, South Sumter up 30-0 over Titusville. Keeper up the middle, Eau Gallie stuffs it. That's going to go no gain or a loss, and it's 4th down for Sebring. And, you know, in this area of the field, you may see some guys try and go for it, And we'll see what Sebring decides to do from their own 49-yard line on a 4th and 3.
They're going to bring the punt unit out. I would be alert of a fake, but if you're Sebring, you're not going to be able to establish the inside run against this Eau Gallie defense in front. I mean, they're too stout. You got an Oregon commit, two 3-stars. You got an Oregon commit sitting up there. Two big, hefty individuals. It's going to be tough. If you're going to exploit this run game, it's going to be in the edges, and you're still going to have tough sledding doing that.
Cale Delaney back to punt here for Sebring. 4th down and 3 at their own 49-yard line for the Blue Streaks. And now they spread it out again just like they did last time, but we didn't get to see the punt last time. And I think this is going to be their second delay of game. No, they take a timeout this time.
That's important, though, Jackson.
That's their first time out of the half with 2:38 still to go in the third. And it seems like whatever Sebring's punt plan or punt formation is, they're just taking too long.
Too long, yeah, and that's a timeout you would much rather have. I mean, I know it's 21-6.
I would have just taken the delay a game.
Yeah, take the delay. At that point, it's 21-6.
Unless you're faking it, which now
you can't fake it at this point.
Yeah.
Well, maybe coming off the timeout, but it's 21-6. Like I was saying, this game is not out of reach. I mean, Eau Gallie puts together a drive here and scores. You get yourself a one-possession football game. You can't be wasting timeouts like that.
No. But yeah, as I said, South Sumter up on Titusville 30-0. So, incredible season for the Terriers. I think he's going to come up a little short in the regional semifinals.
I was riding with my dogs. I was riding with the dogs, man. That's upsetting for me.
And, I think it'll be Cocoa and South Sumter in the regional final. Both those teams up by 30+. 4th and 3. Once again, they spread it out.
False start. 12 jumped, and they didn't call it.
No call. 4th down and 3 for Sebring. Now this is spread out on the punt. And it is the fake. Direct snap. Nowhere to go. Stuffed for a loss. And as we called it, the fake punt was coming. And it doesn't work out. First down, Eau Gallie and Sebring territory. And they have to cash in this time.
Here's the problem. I don't hate the fake.
No.
Don't burn the timeout.
After the timeout.
Don't burn the timeout. You gotta strike while the iron's hot and hit that. Eau Gallie knew that.
Eau Gallie figured it out. Because you wouldn't have taken the timeout.
You burn that timeout, they know exactly what's about to happen. You're going to take a timeout and draw that up. Nope. You should have ran that as soon as you had it, and you probably would have got it. But now, Eau Gallie's got momentum here.
At their 48. First down and 10, Eau Gallie at the Sebring 48-yard line. Late in the third quarter, they trail by 15. And Sebring showing blitz. They'll pull out of it, drop a zone, handoff up the middle, and quick moves, and he'll pick up about 3 or 4. And that is going to be on the carry, Delvonte Williams again, as Tay Welch is going to check in the game.
And that's fine. 3, 4, shoot, even 2 yards right now is fine.
Yeah, that one.
You're staying ahead of the
goes
sticks.
for 4. Second down and 6 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 44. And again, I apologize. The scoreboard, I got to fix the quarter. Thank you for reminding me. It is the third quarter. That's my mistake. Second down and 6 here for Eau Gallie. They toss it. That's a jet touch pass, and he's ripped down. And there's a flag on the play there.
Mask on that, I think.
Number 7 making the play, Courtney Watson, their sack leader, but I don't know. I got to see the call there. I don't know if he gripped the face mask. I know he got him.
I do believe he got a piece of it. It's either going to be that or holding, but I believe.
No, it's not. It's going to be on the tackle.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Well, yeah, the time that came out, I do believe it's going to be a face mask, which is huge for Eau Gallie.
And I'm going to quickly change the scoreboard. I'll tell you what the call is here in a moment.
And
it is a face mask.
And they're
going
to
throw. They're going to get a flag on the coach for Sebring.
Unless they call that a warning, buddy. I mean, he was.
No,
he was out by the numbers.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a warning necessarily. So 15-yard penalty already on Sebring, and there's a flag on the far side as well. So we'll see. I didn't see another, I think it was just a warning.
They haven't
now,
moved
why?
the ball.
Yeah, why is the ball spotted where it is?
No.
Officials time. I'll
Yeah,
tell you, the Eau Gallie crowd.
They called a face mask. That's going to be a first down. They haven't moved the ball.
I tell you, these fans do not like these guys.
No, they're not pleased.
So still don't know what we're waiting on here. They got to move the football forward.
They're going to spot the ball right there.
What in the...
They called it, no, they called it a face mask. That ball needs to go forward.
That's not even, they didn't mark off any.
They didn't mark anything off.
So a 15-yard penalty goes forgotten, and it's 2nd and 10. Eau Gallie, I have no idea. Crooms drops, lets it go to the outside, overthrown. And now instead of it being 2nd and 10, it's 3rd and 10, Eau Gallie.
Should be first down.
Yeah, I have. Okay, so someone says it was the 5-yard face
no
mask.
Such thing. There's no such thing in high school football. Every face mask, 15-yard penalty, and an automatic first down. They didn't mark it all. Did he?
3rd down and 10 coming for Eau Gallie.
I didn't know they.
3rd down and 10 here for Eau Gallie.
Okay. For the 15. Well, obviously if they. Okay. I got you.
3rd down, and we get some clarification, so I apologize, folks. They did mark off 5 yards. It was not automatic first down. No mistakes made there. Crooms drops back, throws a slip screen. It's caught underneath. Cutting back inside, trying to get to the outside, diving forward. They're going to be just short of the first. Tay Welch on the running back screen there. And they're going to, Eau Gallie's going to have to go for it here on 4th and short.
Yeah, I was mistaken. There is a 5-yard incidental face mask, and that's what was called from the spot.
And yeah, it's a spot, which doesn't do much.
Yeah, the refs did the correct job, and that's on me. I didn't know that was a thing in high school. I thought it was all the 15-yard variety, so I was wrong.
4th down and 2 for Eau Gallie. At the Sebring 39, they're going for it. 1:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Fourth down and 2. Handoff right up the middle. First down and more. Breaking free. There goes Eau Gallie. All the way. Touchdown Commodores. No flags. Emmanuel Small. And he's running the track race down the sideline. Touchdown Eau Gallie. Emmanuel Small.
I told you they'd pop one eventually. That Balky coming in there playing the hammer, wearing that D down, and eventually they were going to pop one, and sure enough they did. It wasn't.
Small for the 30-yard touchdown run, and it's not over yet. With a minute to go in the 3rd, the Commodores are back with a big touchdown. And we got another big score update. Rockledge leads at 14-7 over Mainland. So whoever wins this one may have a date with Rockledge. Who knows? Which for Eau Gallie would be a rematch of the district championship. How electric would that be?
Swinging gate type situation here, unless
now they may be going for 2 here to try and erase it now.
They're going to have to eventually. Even
I know that.
Score now or
I would have kicked the extra point now and deal with that later, but to each is their own. And they're going to go for
the
2.
Offense on the field.
They're going to go for 2 now for the Commodores to try and cut it to 7 late in the 3rd quarter.
Wildcat.
High snap. Ball on the ground. Larice picks it up, falls on it, and now Eau Gallie is down by 9. And that is huge.
And I wouldn't have gone Wildcat there. Larice was lined up at the quarterback position going Wildcat. I would have just ran a regular offense there. I don't know that you need to go Wildcat.
I mean, with the failed extra point, it's a little bit bittersweet, but that's a big touchdown still for Eau Gallie as Emmanuel Small with a 30-yard touchdown run. It's 21-12, but what did I tell you, Logan, earlier on when that extra point went wrong? That was going to have an impact, and now we're seeing it.
And
Eau Gallie's going to need 2 touchdowns.
I don't necessarily disagree with you to kick the field goal there and deal with it later. I understand why they went for it, but I don't know that you go Wildcat in that situation.
And we got a score update, a final. The Cocoa Tigers are going back to the regional final, and they'll be practicing on Thanksgiving again. They'll either face South Sumter, or what it looks like right now to be South Sumter, or maybe a big Titusville comeback could be coming. But for now, we know for sure Cocoa is back in the regional final. 35-0 over Dunellen. And we're going to see the kickoff here out of Eau Gallie. And a 9-point game late in the 3rd. This one's going to come down to the 4th. And I think, Logan, we got the best game of the week.
I think so.
The 2 seed and the 3 seed. Kick is away by Eau Gallie. A good boot. And they made the fair catch motion, I thought. And he's still going to be brought down inside the 25.
I don't think it was. He put his hand
I think
up like
it was a
fielding
wave
it.
off.
He didn't
Yeah.
wave it, though. He didn't
No,
make it
yeah,
like
I was
a
saying I think he
clear-
waved his other guy off.
Yeah, that wasn't fair catch. And the coaches wanted it. It's still, that's good. That's good return coverage. I mean,
Now South Sumter leads 37-0, so we're going to see a Cocoa and a South Sumter regional final, I think, next week.
Well, I was wrong. I thought Terriers stood a chance there, and that's tough. Heck of a season for Coach Holmes. And
Oh, they're still trending up. Last year they made the playoffs. Now they win the playoff game.
9-1, man.
What's next?
We're 9-1. Outside of this game, 10-2. You lose in the playoffs. Your other regular season loss was to Cocoa, who was probably going to win the state championship.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a season, I think.
And
they're young. They're super young.
First down and 10, Sebring at their own 24. Keeper trying to bounce outside. That's number 2 with it, and he's going to pick up a yard. That is Davion Collmore, who got that big receiving touchdown, the 40-yard bomb on the opening drive. And Collmore with a carry that time. And it's going to be second down and 9 here for Sebring at their own 25. 35 seconds and counting to go here in the third quarter. The Rockledge score, last update we saw was 14-7 Raiders over Mainland, assumedly in the third or fourth quarter. Second down and 9 here for Sebring at their own 25-yard line.
I don't think they have to snap this. There's only about 13 seconds left.
They're going to. Second down, handoff. Kearney is now back in running back. Kearney breaks it outside. First down and more for Sebring out of bounds. And as I just said, they have moved Travis Kearney to running back and put Davion Collmore in at quarterback. And that'll be it for our third quarter here from Eau Gallie High School. And a huge fourth quarter to come on the road to Tallahassee. Our score, Sebring 21, Eau Gallie 12. We welcome you back live here to the Brevard Sports Network. Fourth quarter action, and it's going to come down to it. 9-point game. Sebring with the football, first and 10 at their own 43-yard line. They lead Eau Gallie by 9. It's a 2-score game, 21-12. As the extra points have hurt, Eau Gallie missed one and then failed the 2-point. So that's what has them down by 9 instead of 7.
You need a big stand here for your Eau Gallie. I mean, you're definitely still in this game. I know it's a 2-possession game, but plenty of time to get back in this. Big stand right here. Go and score. You're all right.
This is
can't let anything up.
Yeah, a touchdown here by Sebring could be huge. And they have it first and 10, their own 43. As it seems like they've, transitioned Travis Kearney back to his usual running back spot. Davion Collmore in at quarterback. A guy who definitely is farther from a quarterback than they're used to. He's only listed as a wide receiver on the roster. And now he's in at quarterback. We haven't seen their starting quarterback at all tonight. KJ Massey, handoff to Rowe. Rowe cuts back inside, spun down, and he'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards. Second down and medium here coming for Sebring at their own 45. And actually, they put him at their own 46-yard line, so it's second down and 7 for Sebring. The final 12 minutes go up on the clock for one of these football teams. One will go home, one will be practicing on Thanksgiving and facing either Rockledge or Mainland. That's what's on the line. Second down here, handoff. No, it's a keeper on the option. And he's going to get spun down for a loss of about 3 yards. Davion Collmore with the keeper on the read option. And it's third down and 10. The longest third down we've really seen out of Sebring all night.
Yeah, and I said earlier, I thought Sebring might have success later on in this game, pulling that and keeping it. And I got to give credit where credit's due. Eau Gallie's defense has done a really good job staying disciplined on the edges here in the second half and taking away that QB run game.
3rd down and 10. Sebring at their own 43-yard line. 10.5 to go in this one. Eau Gallie's defense looking to make a big stop. 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Streaks. In the shotgun, it's a drop back. That's Kearney back at quarterback. He's going to let one go. Batted. Nearly caught off the tip drill. Incomplete, intended for Jamari Welch. And it's 4th down and 10, and Sebring is going to have to punt.
Great pass to Finn, but gosh, did Welch have a chance there.
If he would have caught it off the tip, that may have been a touchdown.
That's high school football for you, baby. That's playoff football, but no harm, no foul. It drops to the ground, and looks like the Streaks are going to punt this one away, and this is a huge offensive drive for Eau Gallie here.
Larice deep to receive, and Sebring should not fake it this time. I'll say that.
No, I would not. And I'm a huge advocate for
I know
fake
you are.
punts, but not here.
And they're going to do the same thing, motion out. I don't know how much time they got left, and again, that's a delay of game. Well, actually, unless Eau Gallie moved. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
unless
on.
Eau Gallie jumped. I didn't see if they did.
Eau Gallie seems upset. I was going to call him out for delay of game again. My bad. But, yeah, there's a flag on the field. And we got a discussion, and it's going to be an interesting call, whichever way it goes. Just because it could be 4th and 5, could be 4th and 15.
They're going to march them off. Well, now
it's going to be on Eau Gallie. That's offsides. Now it's 4th and 5, Sebring, from their own 48-yard line. And, well, this is exactly the down and distance they had with the fake punt. I think they're still going to stick with a punt here and trust their defense to close it out.
I would, but, I mean, like, you know.
4th down and 5, Sebring. They're going to spread it out. Once again, 4th and 5 at their own 48 for the Blue Streaks.
I like Eau Gallie giving them a 3-yard cushion there on the punt return.
X-man back deep, and they get the boot away. This time, Larice says clear out. Eau Gallie does, and Sebring will down it at the Eau Gallie 22-yard line, and that's where the Commodores will take over. With 10:05 to play, in this one they trail by 9. Commodores take back over on offense with a chance to cut it to a one-score game.
Hey, you know what, Jackson? This might be an insane thing to say, but there is 10 minutes left in this game. I don't think you abandoned the running game at this point.
No,
the way it's been going, you've already hit a big one, and I'm telling you, you've worn down that defensive front. Just picking with Bonke going in there and picking up 2, 3, 4 yards. And
that's your
down.
Emmanuel Small just ran a 30-yard touchdown. No,
exactly.
For Gallie, I don't think. Arguably, unless you're like under 3 minutes, I don't think there's ever a point where you abandon the running for the Commodores. That's where your big plays have come from.
Yeah,
they've had open receivers that just hasn't clicked.
And I think
tonight
you like
passing.
the way your defense is playing at this point. You know, like go drive down the field, get a score, make this a tight game, close or late, and see what happens.
1st down and 10. They're going to pass. Crooms throws to the outside, hauled in towards the sideline. He'll be slung out of bounds after a gain of about 5. I think that's Barbero again. We see him for a second time tonight hauling it pass in. 2nd down and about 5 coming up for Eau Gallie. And, well, they go to the pass and they find a man open and pick up a good chunk of yardage and get out of bounds. No complaints there for the Commodores offensively.
No, and that's a heady play by your receiver to get out of bounds there. Save some of that clock.
Dawson Barbero. That's going to be 2nd and 5, Eau Gallie. Now they go to the ground. Handoff, 1st down. Commodores right up the middle. And there's a flag in at the end of this play. And this could be detrimental one way or another. Delvonte Williams, Bonke on the carry.
With how late that was, I don't know.
It's an after the play thing.
Yeah, if
it's on Eau Gallie, if it backs him up, or we'll see.
It's got to be like I would assume maybe a face mask here.
It's something on the tackle or after the play. That's what it is. So I think it's on Sebring, and there they go with the march. Face mask.
There it is.
Now that's the 5.
That was the 15-yard variety. Oh, wait, no.
That's the 5.
That was the 5-yard.
That was the 5-yard.
Yeah. All right. Which we learned
5
tonight.
again, and it's a 1st down.
Learned. There are 2 different types.
Yeah, if they do personal foul, face mask is 15, just face mask
5-yard, and that's 5
yards
you'll take if you're Eau Gallie's offense.
1st down and 10, Eau Gallie. Fake the handoff, throwing to the near side, jumped and dropped. And what could have been a game-sealing pick in 6 is dropped by Rayshawn Daniels. And it's 2nd down and 10, Eau Gallie at their own 38. And here's what I'm going to say, run the football.
Yeah, keep
because the rain has restarted. It's not pouring by any stretch. It's misting, but Yeah, it's misting again, like it was at game time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
That
think you
one-
need to run or throw the ball there. I mean,
Daniels-
that was almost detrimental.
9.5 minutes to play in this one in the fourth quarter. And luckily for Eau Gallie, they still have the football, as that nearly was a pick six. Trips near side, 2nd down and 10. Crooms turns, gives up the gut. Good carry. Emmanuel Small picks up about 8 yards. It's 3rd and 2. And I'll tell you, Logan, they have 3 really good running backs. We've been talking about Delvonte and Tay Welch all year. Emmanuel Small has come in late in the season and become a very good third back.
Well, shoot, Jackson, we saw him last week. He had his first 2 touchdowns of the season.
Now he's got 3.
Runs. And at this point, I'm telling you, you've worn down that defensive front. You can run the football. You have plenty of time to run
3rd and 2, play fake. Crooms throws low, and it is caught. First down, Eau Gallie. Crooms finds Makai Biggs into Sebring territory for the first down. At the Sebring 48-yard line. 9 minutes to play. Eau Gallie still with all 3 timeouts. Score up there on the Doug Connor Inc. scoreboard at the top.
And I love what they're doing, like spreading the ball out formation-wise and just running.
Handoff, Emmanuel Small, boost up the middle, Small runs forward for a first down.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Small he's a good running back.
They found something. They're getting people out of the box. They're getting a light box when they spread that defense out, and they're able to establish a run. And that's what happens when you get Bonke running the ball and being that sledgehammer and opening it up for the rest of this team.
First down and 10, Eau Gallie. Handoff again, Emmanuel Small. Small this time, no holes, but he jumps ahead. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 6 or 7 now for the Commodores in Sebring territory. They pick up 4 on that one. 2nd down and 6. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 34-yard line.
Great drive so far, too.
Absolutely.
Great drive.
I think they've realized, too, the run game is where we're successful.
Well, look at them. They get a 6-man box here.
Sebring's going to bring the pressure. And it's going to be a handoff, trying to stretch it to the edge. Good blocking down the sideline. And I think it's going to be a first down here for Eau Gallie on the run by Tay Welch, who loves the outside run, and he gets the blocks to set up, get him out there. And Eau Gallie picks up the first down up to the Sebring 26-yard line as the Commodores with an opportunity here to make something happen.
Yeah, Eau Gallie's doing a great job sequencing their run game. They're hitting inside zone, and then, all right, we're going to get you to crash the box. We'll go outside on you. They don't need to pass the ball. I really don't think they need to pass the ball right now.
First down and 10. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 26. Crooms talking to his receivers. They're trips far side this time. Play fake. Crooms lets one fly, and there's a flag down as he can't even get to the football. And I think this is going to give Eau Gallie another first down.
I sure think so.
Yeah, he couldn't even get to the ball.
No, he didn't have a chance.
And now we'll get the call, and this could be a first down for Eau Gallie to put him in the Doug Connor Inc. red zone. As they throw up the jump ball and
I
get to it.
I think
It's going to be a holding, defensive holding on Sebring. It's 10 yards. First down. Eau Gallie into the red zone here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and get D.L. Hardison matched up one-on-one with an inside safety or maybe a roll-down safety or a nickel corner, and that's exactly what you want, and they're getting that right here.
He's the farthest guy on the
he's in
far
the slot
sideline
right here, I do believe.
Handoff up the middle is Welch. He gets hit hard at the end of that one, and it's going to be second down coming up here for Eau Gallie as Emmanuel Small is going to check back into the game here.
We saw him in this situation last week. He had 2 touchdowns in similar situations right here, and this about down and distance to go from this spot in the field.
Another score update. Rockledge still up 14-7 in the fourth quarter. The winner of this game could be going on to Rockledge.
That's surprising.
And with a team at the end of the regular season that, had a lot of labels on them, this could be huge. Play fake. Crooms throws. It is, I believe, no, it is dropped over the middle on a slant looking for D.L. Hardison, and it's 3rd and 9. Eau Gallie, and one incomplete pass kind of puts them with 3rd and long. It's 4 down territory no matter what.
Right.
We'll see what they do. Call me crazy. I'm running the football here.
Oh, yeah,
and you set up 4th down.
Shoot, Jackson. I would have ran the ball on 2nd down there. The way you're running the football, you're being creative running the football too, I would have stuck with it.
3rd down and 9. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 14-yard line. 7:18 to play in the game. Score 21-12 Blue Streaks. And they're going to have Williams and Welch in the football game with Maury Crooms in the shotgun. Split backs with Maury Crooms. 3rd down and 9 for the Commodores. Maury Crooms is going to pass. Throws the slip screen, tipped, incomplete, and now it's 4th and 9.
He had him on the slip screen.
Tipped down by number 44, Cale Delaney. And a huge play here, 4th down and 9 as they go back-to-back passes and back-to-back incompletions. Has them at 4th down and 9. And now
they're going to kick a field goal, which they're down 9.
The thing is, though, if you miss it, that's going to be huge.
That might be curtains if you miss it.
Number 40 coming out, not on our roster again. Someone told us his name last week. I forgot to write it down. That is my mistake. I'm reusing the same rosters. But for him, I'll make sure to get the name if he drills this one through. And here it is. It'll be about a 31-yard attempt for Eau Gallie to cut it to a 6-point game. Oh, no. High snap again. Ball down. And the kicker falls back on it, but Sebring's going to take over with great field position. And that is why I would not have kicked that field goal. That's not on the kicker, but I would have gone for it there. And one way or another, it does not work out. And it's 1st down Sebring with 7 minutes to play. A flag down at the end of this play.
Yeah, I think they're going to get somebody for taking their helmet off on the field. But regardless, Jackson, it goes back to that second down play. I think you run the ball on 2nd down and try and set it.
And Eau Gallie, as a team, has to keep their composure. I'm seeing players yelling at other players yelling at coaches. As a team, you got to stay as a unit. This is where you got to come together, gel, and make a stop. And if this is a 15-yard penalty, Sebring's going to be up around the 50 already. And, I mean, the snaps have been a problem tonight. We haven't talked about it, but that's cost them both of their conversions and that field goal.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And like I was saying, man, that you don't put yourself in a 4th and 9 situation where you have to go for that. You can go for it on – you could have ran the ball on 2nd down there and stayed ahead of the chains. Instead, they went for the slant.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Eau Gallie. That's 15 more for Sebring. That's going to put them up near the 50-yard line with 7 minutes to go. You know, a field goal here would be fine. A touchdown would pretty much put this one on ice for the Blue Streaks to knock off the Commodores on the road.
You almost need a turnover here.
Yeah,
it's a 2-possession game. You almost need a turnover.
It's got to be a 3-and-out or a turnover. You want to avoid using any of your timeouts.
Well, they're going to run the ball.
Run right up the gut, and that's a good start defensively, but Kearney still musters 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down here for Sebring into Commodores territory.
Somebody asked how many high snaps they had tonight. There was
at least 3 that I can name. Both of the kicks and the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, the missed field goal that put them in kind of the situation.
And the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think on kicks. On kicks alone, there's been 2.
2nd down and about 7 here for Sebring at the Eau Gallie 49-yard line. 6.5 minutes to go. Nearing the halfway point in the 4th quarter. Game not over yet, but this drive could be the one to do it. 2nd and 7. Handoff to Rowe up the middle, carrying defenders. He's going to get pushed backwards. So the ball's free. Eau Gallie scoops it up. Now they are whistling it. And Eau Gallie's going to run it all the way in, but they whistle him down. Oh boy, that could have been
huge. That's what you need.
And we're going to have a timeout here, and I think the officials might talk about this. They're not motion. No, Eau Gallie takes a timeout. They'll take their first ahead of 3rd down, and that one I think I saw the knee touch personally. So I think that is the right call. Before you do the read, Mainland takes a 15-14 lead over Rockledge. So according to someone else said they're in the red zone, so I'm guessing they scored and got a 2-point conversion.
Oof.
And final score, South Sumter will play Cocoa in the regional final. They beat Titusville 44-7.
Wow, a lot of scores going around.
We thank everyone for providing those, and we're not going to have a second here to thank our sponsors.
We might.
Eau Gallie's ready.
So Connor Inc. Variety of services, quality, timely, and cost-effective completion, wide range of commercial and residential projects. Listen, you need help doing development projects, things like that. debris collection, concrete recycling, things like that. Give them a call, 321-259-8349 or www.dougconnerinc.com.
All that information there on the bottom banner. Third down coming up here for Sebring, 3rd and 5. As the mist has come back here, wouldn't call it raining. As they fake the touch pass, keep up the middle. Kearney is going to get stopped by the Eau Gallie defensive front. And now that's going to be, I think, Eau Gallie's second timeout of the second half. And with that, there's 5:48 to play. The Commodores are going to get the ball back. And they're going to have to score quick, but definitely not out of it for Eau Gallie. Their defense is keeping them in this football game. The offense has got to find a will and a way here.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I don't know. If I'm Sebring, I may consider going for this here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Eau Gallie, we were saying last drive they could have got – they were doing a good job running the ball, and you had time to run the ball. At this point, there's less than 6 minutes left in the game. You still have time to run the ball. If you get the ball back here and you're able to –
if you keep the tempo up, it's doable.
If you're able to get into the – well, that's the thing too, Jackson. Run tempo.
Yeah.
If you're running the ball, get up to the line of scrimmage and let's go. But if you're able to get a score here with under 6 minutes, run the ball. I mean, you still have time to run the football. You got yourself a game.
We got an interesting situation for Mr. Craig Dewberry. He's from Eau Gallie, played for Eau Gallie, he says, but his little cousin plays for Sebring.
Oh. Who are you pulling for?
Yeah, that's the question. 4th down here. Sebring is in the punt formation. They faked it once. And we'll see what they do here. Low snap, picked up and booted away. And now Eau Gallie's going to get the ball back. They clear out off the bounce. They return it, and Larice slips. And we'll see Eau Gallie get the football again here inside their own 30-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go, 1 timeout. They trail by 9.
And I think Sebring's lucky that Larice slipped, and Eau Gallie is unlucky that Larice slipped because he made it past that initial wave of defenders, and I think once he got past that other would-be tackler, he had a lot of distance to go, or he had a lot of space to go.
9 minutes to go in the Mainland game. Mainland leads by 1. That would be the next round opponent, the winner of that game for the winner of this game. And we have one regional final set already. We'll have Cocoa and South Sumter at Richard Dick Blake Stadium next Friday night over the day after Thanksgiving. I will not be here, but I'll be watching on the Brevard Sports Network. Got a flight tomorrow at 11 a.m. up to Chicago. So,
You are? Going to Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Hope you have a sweater.
Yeah, more than that.
It's going to be a little chilly.
Pretty chilly. Craig says he wants to see his cousin shine like a star, but it's always Eau Gallie.
Fair enough.
Number 2, his cousin, has made some plays. That's Davion Collmore. He caught the 40-yard touchdown pass and played some quarterback. So you're getting best of both worlds there. 1st down and 10. Eau Gallie. Crooms rolls, throws wide open, caught towards the sideline, gets out of bounds. T.J. Robinson with the reception. He was held catchless against Merritt Island last week, but he hauls one in there for his first of the game. 2nd down and about 3 here for Eau Gallie at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, and good job by him to create the separation and then pop right out of bounds to stop the clock.
2nd down and 3. Crooms hands off this time, and they're going to pick up the 1st down, and the clock stops for just a moment. And that one was Delvonte Williams with a 1st down, 1st and 10. Eau Gallie at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, I would assume in this situation they'd have Welch in the game.
Yeah.
Kind of his playmaking ability.
1st and 10, handoff again, right up the middle. Running through a man on his feet is Delvonte Williams, swarmed by everybody. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Welch checks into the game. There's 5 minutes to play. And this is the lowest we've seen Eau Gallie score except for one game this year, which was Cocoa. Delvonte Williams trotting off the field. They got to hurry up on the substitutions here. They're letting the clock go. 2nd down and 6. Crooms the throw. Has time. Good blocks. Lets one go. It's caught. 1st down Commodores. And they're going to keep the tempo up. That one was hauled in by Makai Biggs for the 1st down.
And that, people aren't going to talk about it. That's a good route. Get past the sticks there, stop, turn around. It's a heck of a route there.
First down and 10, Eau Gallie at their own 47. Crooms drops back to pass. Lets one go again over the top. Too long. And luckily it was that long because it wasn't that open. Number 32 in coverage for Sebring, Jermaine Walker. And it's second down and 10 for Eau Gallie at their own 47-yard line.
Chargers are winning the Super Bowl. I hate to burst your bubble, Craig, but no, they're not.
Second down and 10. Eau Gallie, Crooms has time, pocket collapsing. Crooms going to take off, go right out of bounds. Oh, and he gets leveled, and that'll be 15 yards. And we hope he's all right. And he's already up and running. 15 yards set to come, and it's going to be first down.
I guarantee Mari's got a big grin on his face after taking that hit. I know you don't want to take a hit like that.
I think he wanted him to do that. He was kind of slowly going out of bounds.
He
didn't want to take the hit
like that.
I think Mari wanted him to draw that.
Certainly happy about it.
Yeah. Personal foul on Sebring. That's 15 yards. First down, Eau Gallie into Sebring territory. Seems like we got Chargers faithful in the comments. We got two.
Big Charger fan base here in the comments tonight.
4:20 to go in the game. First down and 10, Eau Gallie at the Sebring 35. Now you got to look back. They've had two drives tonight in Sebring territory that did not get in the end zone. First down, low snap. Crooms drops the throw. Has time. Stepping up in the pocket. Lets it go. And incomplete, overthrown.
I think you got to utilize his legs in this situation too. We know Mari's a heck of an athlete here, and I think in that situation too, he could have taken off and maybe picked up 6-7 yards there. But you stop the clock with the incompletion. I mean, 2nd and 10 is definitely manageable, especially in high school football. But I definitely think he can pick up some yards, taking off and scrambling and just being a playmaker.
2nd and 10, Eau Gallie at the Sebring 35-yard line after the incomplete pass on first. 4:14 to play. Eau Gallie has one timeout in their back pocket, which they're not going to probably use until after the end of this drive, depending on, what they need to do. 2nd and 10, Crooms drops back to pass again. Blitz coming off the edge. He's got to step up. Crooms has got to run with it. Crooms dives, and I think he got – no, they're going to call him short. Well, hold on. I think he got it.
No, he's got
First down. First down, Eau Gallie. Up to the Sebring 25. The offense already ready and set.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Let him be a playmaker. I mean, he's an athlete.
So far, the coverage for Sebring and making plays, but Crooms does have his legs, and he uses them there.
You can't turn your back on an athlete like Crooms, though.
First down and 10. Crooms, quick throw screen, batted up in the air, and nearly intercepted. That was nearly jumped and picked by Courtney Watson. And that's the second time tonight Eau Gallie has gotten away with a screen pass that could have been a pick six.
Yeah, it was, and I'm not a QB coach, Jackson, but I can see what I'm looking at. Crooms has a low release. The way he doesn't sidearm it or anything like that, like vintage Michael Vick or anything like that, but he does have a little bit of a hitch and a sidearm release to it, and that's a couple times we've seen it get batted down at the line of scrimmage, and that'll happen when that's your throwing mechanics, and there's nothing wrong with those throwing mechanics.
It's also on a screen pass. You want to throw the screen, but you got to look at the linebacker there. Second down, man coming across the line, and they're going to be a give up the middle. Big run, and still on his feet, diving forward. Does he get the first down? He does. First down, Commodores into the Doug Connor Inc. red zone, and I don't hate the play at all. I think you've set up. I think you've set up the run flag late, and I think Eau Gallie thinks it's on them.
Certainly, yeah.
Which would be just unnecessary.
That would put him right back around the original line.
Oh, if it's after the play too, it's 1st and 25, which would be brutal. And Eau Gallie, I think they're still in there talking to the ref. I don't know why they're still talking. They're gonna hurt themselves here. And this has been it. There's another flag, and this is it for Eau Gallie. And this, you cannot kill your season on 15-yard penalties. And Eau Gallie has struggled with that. And right here, that could be your season on something like that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and Sand's doing a good job getting out there and calming his team down. He's like, hey.
He's got to come. They got to. they leave him on the field, which
Well, we
no
saw that
disrespect to the
last
young
week,
man,
too,
but I would
yeah.
pull him out here. I don't know.
We saw that last week too. Young man got a little heated, and they kept him on the field. But in a situation like this, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and now
I mean,
those
they're
players are
still coming to the
talking
This
yeah.
is going to be, and you have to play as a team. This is what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. This is what I've said all year.
Yeah,
The Eau Gallie Commodores have immense talent, Logan, but you have to play for your teammates. You got to play for your brothers. You cannot get upset in the moment. You're driving to score to set up the win here in the playoffs, and you just took, I think, 2 15-yard penalties with 3:40 to play, which is going to put you all the way back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you got to rein
That's
it
it.
in here, man. You gotta quiet down.
And now you can't run the football. You're going to have to just throw bombs at this point to convert.
Well, it's going to be a first down, so you got that going for you.
True, but if it is 2 15-yarders, that's 30 yards of penalties.
Yeah, we're going to see how they call this, but
because there were 2 separate flags thrown. And the refs are going to discuss. I mean, yeah. And you can't throw your season away on stuff like that because the offense has had things set up just like this, and now you're driving down the field. They can take momentum away, but if you don't get the chance, you don't get the chance. And MCC going to the regional finals, shutting out Halifax for the second game in a row, 37-0. So the Hustlers in year 1, under Nate Hooks, are going to the regional finals. I believe they're going to play Trinity Catholic, who is the best 4-7 team in the state of Florida. I'll tell you that. I don't know who's booing or why here. It's a disciplinary. I don't know the word I'm trying to find for some reason, but it's not really a penalty to boo. It's what is being said, and that's on the officials to deem it. And
well, Sebring's coach looks to be upset too, so I don't know.
We still have a Chargers-Jags debate in the comments. This is amazing. I'm going to stay out of NFL debates because I don't have anything to say. But yeah, this got to be sorted out, and the refs. I didn't see them make the signals. Did they wave it all off?
I guess so.
Eau Gallie gets a heck of a break then.
And wait a minute.
We gotta figure this out.
They're gonna march it off.
Yeah,
right
I
here.
was like, there's no way. Unless it's offsetting, but I don't know. I'm still waiting for a signal of any kind by to try and decipher what the call is here, because there were 2 separate flags. One undoubtedly was on Eau Gallie, and the first I thought was as well. I mean,
they just picked the ball up.
Yeah, I would love to think the Panthers are Super Bowl contenders, but I'm not gonna make myself sound like a fool.
Mainland just scored. 22-14.
Yeah, 22-14. Mainland leads by 8. So the winner of this game, as of right now, which again, you never speak too early. And here comes the march off, and we'll see if it's just 15 or if it's 30. And it's gonna be it's gonna be both. 30 yards of penalties on one play. It's gonna be first down and 40 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 42-yard line.
I actually think it might be 1st and 10.
Actually, yeah, hold on. Yeah, they are moving the chains. My bad. It's still 30 yards of penalties.
Right.
But it's 1st and 10 at the Sebring 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
Which negates any kind of success you had getting into the red zone.
First down and 10 for Eau Gallie. As Crooms rolls out, looking to throw, lets it fly. It's caught to the near side, and they got to keep it moving. It's hauled in by D.L. Hardison for a gain of about 12 yards.
Yeah, you got to go quick.
It is a first down. 1st and 10 Eau Gallie to the Sebring 30-yard line. They got to keep it moving. 3:20 to play. First down and 10 Eau Gallie at the Sebring 31-yard line. Low snap, Crooms rolls out again, looking for help. Lofts one up, batted away, and coverage by number 12, C.J. Dale, their interception leader. Rain falling ever so lightly. It's been a mist all day. It's not coming down and anything to change the game plan. It's pass, pass, pass.
It almost looks like the grill just has a little bit too much smoke coming off of it, but
well, there's that too, possibility.
It's definitely raining.
2nd down and 10. Eau Gallie at the Sebring 31. 3:18 to play. They got to get these substitutions.
I was about to say, it looked like they had too many players on the field.
Larice goes to the other side of the line. Got to snap the ball. Crooms rolling the other way this time. Blitz is there. He slips. Stays on his feet from behind. He's dropped. The ball is free.
Did it?
And they're going to say he was down. It's going to be 3rd down. Sebring came up with the football, but they're giving it. They're keeping it with Eau Gallie. They called Crooms down, I think.
Yeah, I think they said he was down.
Yeah, it's still 3rd down, 3rd and 11. And they were lucky that, too, because Crooms had no idea the guy was bearing down from behind. And D.L. Hardison, I think it might have just gotten thrown out of the game.
Yeah, he did. He's being excused off the field right now. Get a hold.
No penalties. No penalties going to come with it, but D.L. Hardison's done. And that's their leading wide receiver. Again, got to stay disciplined in a situation like this. 3rd down and 11 for Eau Gallie at the Sebring 32-yard line. Low snap. Crooms, 3rd and 11. Has time. Here comes the blitz hot. Crooms gets a second chance. Has time. Lets it go. Dropped. 4th down and 11. There's a flag down.
You may get a hands to the face type penalty here because 55's face or helmet just got popped all the way off.
Sebring, though, bringing the noise. It's a flag on 3rd down. It could be 4th and 11. There's 2 flags.
Well, I think it's
I think it's the same thing,
yeah.
But there is 2 flags on the field. The pass was incomplete. So number 55 has to come off the field. That is Demaze Pitts.
If it's due to a penalty, I think he'd be able to stay on the field, right?
Well, yeah, possibility. It's going to be a hold on Eau Gallie. That's 10 yards.
That's brutal.
And it's going to be 3rd and 21 for the Commodores. And penalties, penalties, penalties.
If I was Sebring, I would almost.
Sebring, I would have declined it. Yeah, 4th and 11 instead, but I don't know. I think they may just be trying to run more clock. Actually, no, that doesn't. Yeah, I would have declined it, but it's 6-1, half a dozen.
Well, I don't know if they did or did not decline it.
I don't.
They're
Well, actually, yeah, they haven't marched it off yet.
Yeah, they're gonna let us know. No, yeah, they're gonna make it 4th down, 4th and 11 here.
That's a good call. Time is 2:25 to go. 4th down and 11. Eau Gallie season on the line at home. Sebring looking to win it here. 4th down and 11 for the Eau Gallie Commodores. Trips near side. Crooms in the shotgun. He drops the pass. Maury Crooms has time. Blitz coming. Crooms rolls out, lets it go. Incomplete. Turnover on downs, and Sebring's going to take over and run this clock out. And the Sebring Blue Streaks defense makes the stop. And this 21 points, they've held strong defensively here, and they're going to take over 1st down and 10.
Yeah, and even if he would have completed that, I think he might have been past the line of scrimmage anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he was going to take off, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to make a play if he takes off, but yeah.
2:16 to play.
How many timeouts do Eau Gallie have?
One.
Yeah. At this point, a 1st down wins this. Even less than a 1st down probably wins this at this point. 2:16 left in the game. You got to bring it down every game. You look at certain factors. Eau Gallie snapping the football, conversions. Right before the half, too, that touchdown that they let go on 4th and goal. Yeah. You get the conversions in that, we're tied right now. Right. And number 1 for me is penalties. Yeah.
That's it.
Down the stretch, penalties.
Sebring has had very few, if any, penalties in the second half.
Crazier things have happened. I mean, we could see like a snap over the quarterback's head or something like that. I mean,
no doubt about it. Handoff. 1st down and 10. Sebring up the gut. That is Rowe, and he's going to carry the defense here, and he might as well have just got the 1st down.
He's close.
He did. 1st down, Sebring. What a run by number 24, Nick Rowe, for the Blue Streaks 1st down, and that may have just done it.
under 2 minutes here. Only one timeout. I mean,
and if Rockledge does fall, that would knock Brevard out of 3S and leave us with Cocoa and MCC left.
jeez.
Because we already lost Titusville, we already lost Holy Trinity. And right now, as scores stand, we would lose Rockledge and Eau Gallie. First down and 10, handoff up the middle. And once again, there goes Rowe. Up to the 49. It's a gain of 7 yards, second down and 3. Eau Gallie still has their timeout, but
yeah, he just took it.
There it goes.
Looks like
And
some chippiness here.
yeah, they're still going.
And
Oh.
Wow, he flopped.
Yeah, that a little extravagant there,
Yeah,
but
he hit the deck. But if you're Eau Gallie's coaches, you got to get these guys on
Eau Gallie's
your side
still
of the field.
going at it here.
Yeah, listen, I know it stinks. I've been in this situation before where, you're going to lose your last game throwing helmets. You can't have that. I've been in this situation. I know it's emotional. I know it's sad. I know it sucks. You got to back up and you got to say, you know what? We had a hell of a season this year. We lost one regular season game
To Cocoa.
Yeah.
But here's the thing for Eau Gallie. It's a team game. It's a team sport. What I'm seeing out of Eau Gallie, and I hate to see it and I hate to say it, but a lot of guys seem to be playing me ball right now. And
a little bit.
They're not playing together.
Yeah.
They're going for their own interests. They're going after guys by themselves.
Yeah, a 15-yard penalty does nothing for it. What did you accomplish if you get a 15-yard penalty?
The fights and the arguments aren't
Yeah.
coming from like, oh, your player got drilled. You're standing up for somebody. You're standing up for yourself, which
Right.
does not matter.
Oh, you told that guy
And you
off.
can
What's
tell
that
from
do?
Sebring all game. There's been jawing, but they've gotten maybe one 15-yard penalty for something like that. Besides that, they've known the limits. Sebring
Right.
has known what they had to do.
And it's always going to be the second guy.
And the fact of the matter is, no matter what they're going to try and get under your skin, it's the playoffs. You have to know that going in.
No,
You
you're
can't come in
absolutely right.
and get, offended by everything said. That's how high school sports goes. And it's unfortunate, but that's how you're going to end your season. There's movement early, no flag. There it is.
There it is.
And I think that's going to give Sebring a first down and further sulk this one away.
Yeah, and Eau Gallie's out of timeouts now. And hey, you said it. It came down to the penalties at the end. They had a chance a couple different times. They moved the ball well in the second half and had opportunities to
For
go
Eau Gallie,
score.
it was just missed opportunities. For Sebring, what I'll say tonight is, outside of a missed field goal, they didn't really leave any opportunities on the table necessarily where they should have done more or should have done something. Eau Gallie's defense has played great, down the stretch.
Oh, the defense did its job. You didn't capitalize
Yeah, the
offensively.
offense. Again,
didn't
as
do
I
it.
said, this is the second least amount of points Eau Gallie has scored all season, only behind a 7-point outing against Cocoa.
Right. Well, I mean, they scored 12 points against Merritt Island.
Oh, so it ties their second lowest. You are right there. First down and 10, Sebring at the Eau Gallie 46. A minute 20 to play. No timeouts left for the Commodores, and Sebring is going to move on.
They're going to hit a knee.
Yeah, they're taking a year. So it looks like Sebring is going to be moving on to the regional finals. Congratulations to the Sebring Blue Flashes, not from Tampa, Florida. Blue Streaks, my bad. Blue Streaks from Sebring.
Not Tampa.
Not from Tampa. Not whatsoever.
South Central Florida.
And, I got to give it up to Sebring. They played a heck of a game here
They
from
did.
start to finish. They got a lot of great athletes on this team. And, after seeing Mainland have a slow game, that one's not over yet. Sebring looked like, I think they played a well-rounded game. I think they played a 4-quarter game.
Well, I gotta tell you,
Sebring could be a team to watch.
Eau Gallie played a good enough game to win this game.
Oh,
They just
absolutely.
didn't-
They both
didn't
did.
take advantage of the opportunities that they had.
But that's what it comes down to in the playoffs. I saw this in
Yeah.
volleyball when I was doing the Vieira girls team this year, and a game that they won in 5 sets in a comeback. And in doing so, it was just a well-rounded game. When you play the 4 quarters, you're not leaving things out there on the table.
Right.
And unfortunately, the Commodores did. They left some things out on the field that they could have cashed in on. And then it's just a lot of unnecessary things that they left. And we're not going to have a handshake. But Sebring's going to go celebrate as the Sebring Blue Streaks are moving on to the regional final to either play Mainland, and if it's Mainland, then they're going to Mainland. If it's Rockledge, then it will be at Sebring. And Eau Gallie, that's it. They finished the season 10-2, and their first district championship in program history, first win in Rockledge in 15 years, but their season ends early here. And I'm going to show some sportsmanship here. Some Eau Gallie players going over and
the only
talking.
one.
Yeah, number 73 for Eau Gallie. I'll give him, that is Robert Hugger. That's a senior. That's his last game. Shout out to all the seniors for Eau Gallie who have, finished their high school careers here in this game. But Unforced errors for Eau Gallie tonight.
Hey,
Sebring.
you know what? I don't like that. Why would you walk off the field like that and not shake the opponent's
Emmanuel
hand?
Small out there as well. Give him his credit for, shaking the hands. And yeah, sometimes it's the officials that say it to avoid any other. But I don't think they
the
did.
coaching staff directed them to the. Listen, I'm not going to get into it, but you shake the hands. You lost. Take the loss and go shake the hands of the opponent. You played a good game. You don't need to end the season like that.
And I'd like to thank both of our reads one more time. Doug Connor Incorporated. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to call them at 321-259-8349 or online at www.dougconnorinc.com. We'd also like to thank Lohman Brothers Construction. For more information or a free quote, call 321-242-3255 or visit online at www.lohmanbrothers.com. Thank every single one of you for tuning in tonight to our broadcast, and I'd like to thank both of our great sponsors, the FHSAA, for granting us permission. Go check them out online at the FHSAA on their website, and go check them out in the state championship up in Tallahassee early in December at Florida A&M University. For the Eau Gallie Commodores and the victorious Sebring Blue Streaks, final score 21-12 for Logan Pettit. I'm Jackson Robb for the Brevard Sports Network. Keep it tuned to BSN. We'll have the post-game show coming up to debrief all the playoff action that happened tonight. Again, have a great night, everybody. Keep it a sports night, and have a happy Thanksgiving while you're at it.